I grind. You feel me? And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't give up on your dream. Don't let nobody dictate on what the fuck you can do and you can't do. You dig?
I dig you, bro. I dig you.
Cause what they tried to say to me is basically try to belittle me over some money. That's how I took it. Like real shit. If you think about it, if it's just about some money, yeah, we all here to work for some money, but we're not getting paid the same. So what the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, but don't let them get to your emotions because then that's how they control you.
Ah, see, look, this is a good emotion. This is a good emotion because I know what I can do. They don't know I can do this. That's the thing. That's why I'm getting emotional about it because they don't know what the fuck I really do. You dig?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure, man. Man, listen, man. Look, nobody's really gonna see or understand your worth, brother, until it's proven. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable. You know what I'm saying, brother? Ain't nobody believed in nothing that I ever had going on until it was already almost cemented in stone. So like, what I like to do is I promise you, bro. Like, this may seem kind of weird, but like when people say certain things, or like when, or like, but like you can tell like a look in somebody's eye, right? Like when you say something and like when they like, you know, like they're like, oh, okay, yeah, right. So like I use it as motivation. Like I almost like nod my head, like I'll be like, man, you know what, you right, you
Bro, that's what
right.
I'm doing all the time.
And,
I'm my kids.
and
Keep
then
going.
like and like I just let shit happen, and then like they'll be like, yo, what the hell happened to you? And I'd be like, what you talking about? What happened to me? What you talking about? Like, dog, like this me? What you mean? Dog, look, like I told you, I told you what I was gonna do, what I was gonna do, and like I just let it just ride, guys, because people almost get fueled by like getting you like off sides almost. You know what I'm saying, guys? Guys, like a lot of people have like a trolling mechanism in their bodies.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
To the point to where like they might not intentionally be trying to troll, but like a lot of times people will like say certain things in order to try and get you triggered to just sort of kind of see your emotions, and and to just see like how you would react, right? And so like what I've noticed is what really f's those people over the most is like whenever you don't pay them no mind. Like this is almost like the lesson, or like not the lesson, but like the conversation I had with Lisa, and like I'm not going to get into her personal family measures, but like she has like but like she has a brother that was doing her father and and like her family wrong. And so like she was like, hey, like when I do X, Y, and Z, when I accomplish this, like I'm going to tell him how much of a piece of a shit he was, and and this and that. And I told her, and I was like, what would really hurt him the most, because he's extremely narcissistic and he doesn't see the error in his ways. And I was like, what would really hurt him the most is you being successful and you just not even paying him no mind. Because trust me, he's gonna notice. Like what would really hurt him the most is you just acting as though he doesn't exist. And like you smiling at him and you just walking away. You know what I'm saying? But she said, "Oh, that's not me." Yeah. Yeah, well, but it's true though. Because like if you're arguing with somebody, guys, like if you made it and if you double back around to argue with somebody, that lets them know psychologically that you care about them enough, or their opinions hurt you enough, in order for you to go back and in order for you to argue with them for whatever specific reason that it was. That's all that lets them know. And so, but it also lets them know, like, bro, you are so far beneath me to the point to where like you're not even worth my time, dog. Like, yeah, like I'll say what's up to you, or you know what, I'll acknowledge you, dog. But me and you, whoever I was, we we're no longer on the same level. Like we're not even operating under the same, or like on the same playing field no more. That shit right there will psychologically damage somebody. Like like all jokes aside, like for real, because it's messing, guys. What it is it's messing up their alter ego, because their alter ego wants to get you riled up, and it wants to get you off sides and emotional. So like if you don't even give them that satisfaction, almost, I'm telling you, watch. I'm telling you, just try, guys. I've seen that done 1,000 times. I promise you. I promise you. And like, cause I love studying human psychology. Like the human psychological aspect of everything. Guys, this market is going bullish nonstop. They're pulling it, guys. Guys, these are not baby little candles right over here. Hold on real quick. Let me get my Ninja Trader pulled up. I gotta stop running my mouth. Sorry, I was getting distracted. I'm getting my guys. Guys, I bought this $1,800 monitor yesterday, and the monitor was so heavy that my mount will not work. So I had to order a extra large monitor mount, and so I was still getting so I had to uninstall my normal monitors and then reset up my other monitors again tonight. So like that's why like if you look at this right now, like this thing is just screwed up all the way. Like this thing right here is just that's why like the display over here is like messed up over here. Like I don't know what's going on with this. Um yeah.
What's that? What you found? What was that? A screen? Monitor that you found? That you posted?
Ye- Yeah, that was this 49-inch OLED monitor that I got,
So you didn't need to
right?
go buy the other one then? That Predator?
No, I did, yeah. Yeah.
You just had that one extra?
Yeah. Yeah, because the one above my head is it's just like a simple like 150 $200. It's like a simple $200 normal monitor, like it's not even 4K. But it's 27 inches. It's like this MSI gaming monitor. But the problem with it is like it's like I have to keep on cycling between, Discord and stuff like that. So like that's what I have to keep on doing. So like it's just,
That
it's
shit
just
bullish.
yeah, it's just more so confusing. So I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go get another monitor. Hold on real quick.
So good food, y'all. I can't wait to Sunday, bro. Bro,
Oh, it's
I
Sunday.
cannot wait to Sunday, bro. I'm
Oh, it's Sunday.
funded, y'all.
Oh, nice.
I'm funded, TPT funded, y'all. Y'all know what that mean.
Good
Y'all
job,
know
bro.
what that mean.
Why is this thing not showing over here on this? Duplicate in new window. Oh my god, I duplicated it in a new window and like it didn't even so I'm trying to access this thing over here at the top, but it's not letting me. Um Hold on real quick, guys.
Bullish, 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 bullish. Oh my
Bullish.
lord.
Bullish, folks. Bullish.
This shit bullish.
Bullish.
Bullish. Man, I
Bull-
can't wait, bruh. Oh my lord.
Bullish. Look like to me. Alrighty, guys. I'm getting acquainted here.
Hey guys, I really like the look of Nvidia, and I think it's going to do the same thing that it did with AMD the last time that it dropped at the end of the day, and then opened up market. It was 200, per share. So I think they're going to do something like that coming soon.
Who? Nvidia? Look at that
Look
pump.
at that. Oh yeah, bro. I looked at the contracts, the volumes, the OI, the open interest, all that, and it's like for me, like it made me do the AM. I did the same thing with AMD. I saw the previous candles that wicked up that high, and there were unfilled orders that were left there. So I checked, and if you can go look in yourself and look at I think the monthly or the weekly on AMD, and you look at March of this year, it wicked up to about that like 200, and there was unfilled orders left there. So I took I guess it was a educated guess.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you did the homework on it. Good job. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Nvidia, Nvidia is like pouring salt on my wounds because, because my dad was trying to tell me to buy Nvidia like 2 or 3 years ago, and I was just ignoring it. Even me, and then they
Oh,
they just did like 300% increase.
I feel the same way, brother.
So yeah, man. So yeah, man. Like I promise, I don't even like looking at it because there's no way that you. There's no way that there's no. If you as a person would have told me, hey, this tech company is going to be twice the size of Apple in 3 years, you would have told me, no, you're a liar. There's no way. There's no way that you could have predicted that Nvidia was going to be worth 5 trillion because he told me he was like, "Yo, buy Nvidia," and it was at 1 trillion. And I was like, bro, why would I buy the top of that? I'll wait for a pullback, and the pullback never came. Like they just kept on going parabolic. I was like, what the hell? And then this whole AI thing took it over the charts. I was like, man, what the hell was that? So yeah, Nvidia's like pouring salt on my wounds. Uh,
Damn, that's rough, bro.
I ignored it, bro. I ignored it. But I'm not gonna lie. If they drop 50%, shit, I'll full port it. But 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 man, I really don't even be really getting too much um into the individual stock options themselves. That's something I gotta look into. Hold on, bro. You say you was gonna DM me about something. What was that? What was it about the cash secure puts or something like that?
Yeah, cash secured puts. Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah. I gotta look into that. I gotta watch those educational videos on that. I gotta
I just
educate
seen a
myself.
video from a guy that I learned a little bit from him. He's the one that taught me how to do the cash secured puts, and his
Mm,
videos explain it pretty. It's self-explanatory. Um, I mean, just to put a simpler term, you're basically putting however much worth those stocks are in equity up for
Order
collateral,
submitted.
and
Order submitted.
if it comes to your
Order
number,
canceled.
then you are going to be obligated to buy those shares at that equity price.
yeah.
You'll get a discount. So obviously, if it's in the halfway point, like 16.75, and you don't want to pay the 75 cents per share, you could it come down to $17 flat, okay, and just be allocated on the shares.
Right.
You just have to have collateral that holds that quantity of shares of the amount of
20%.
contracts you're holding.
Exactly. Yeah. Good job, Phantom Trades on the trade. Phantom Trade says he took a trade, went up 300%. Good job, Phantom Trades. Great job, sir. Um, TikTok, how are we doing? Hold on real quick, guys. Let me check up on TikTok because I just got back to my desk. Cabo, Cabo, how you doing? Cabo, how you doing? BJT Made, how you doing? Habish, how you doing? Habisha, Yada Love, Monster, MBS Randy, Rafiki, Chilo, who's already inside Discord, Dear London, who I think is on the knowledge and community page. I think so. What's up? How you doing? Cheech One Prince, what's up? Revs, who's inside Discord as well, but who's on TikTok. Karma, what's up? Matt Blankard, who's been staking me out for 2 months now. He's my guy though, so I'm gonna give him a pass. What's up, man? How y'all living? He said, "What's up, bro?" Man, I'm just chilling, man. I'm blessed to be alive, man. All those aside, like guys, I know it sounds cliche, but I seriously am. Like guys, I'm blessed to be alive, man. Because today's another opportunity for me to do what I love to do, and for me to help others. I swear to God, that's how I think. Karma, what's up? Shaheen, what's up? Star, what's up? Waiting to see where this market wants to go. We bullish or bearish? Yo, Monster says, "What's up, Monster? How you living?" What's up, Janini? Gene, I'll say Gene. How y'all living? Y'all all right? I'm just not getting acclimated and acclimated to my environment here. I had to go do a few things. Like I had to go put some clothes inside the washing machine. I had to go do a few things. I had to go get some water. So I really don't even be thinking I'll be missing out on anything, to be honest with you. I just personally think that every day is an opportunity. Look at the market. look at the Lulu. They need to take the Lulu to 180 ounces I bought. I'll be happy immediately. I bought more Lulu from my other portfolio. About another 35,000. So I'm about 75,000 into it on the Lulu. We'll see what happens from here. I hope, hopefully it goes up. But if not, then shit. Then I'll hold for another 2 or 3 more months. I'm being for real. Did the Steelers beat the Bengals last night? I love me some Aaron Rodgers, man. I'm turning my newswire on. All right, guys, I'm getting acclimated. Watch out, watch out, watch out. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to write down in my journal right now. This one I'm getting ready to write down in my journal. So I'll keep talking aloud because people said that they don't mind that. But whenever people start saying, "Hey, man," um, please
So are
stop
we
doing
making
that.
big candles today? Is that what's going on?
We're making who?
Yeah, ESB and SPX and all them. They're making bigger candles. It looks like.
We've been making big candles all week, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
These candles
So
been like this all week, bro.
yeah.
Oh, this is my first time trading with you guys, so like
Who is
I've
this?
never had
Is
experience.
this Ryder? This
Yeah,
Ryder?
this is Ryder. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. These candles be like this all week. We like, go ahead, E. Explain it to him.
Yeah, yeah. It makes me a little nervous, but then I'm like, you know what? I see the trend, and I'm actually watching the levels of what they're going for, and like, I mean, wow, this is amazing. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. If anyone wants to sort of kind of explain to him why the candles are larger based off what I told you while I'm writing down in my journal, y'all can. But I mean, maybe just to give him some
Because of
insight.
HVO level, bro. We in deep HVO.
Correct.
So that indicates bullish, right? They're basically going to be taking this back up.
No. No. False.
No, okay.
So so what happens is whenever we're in negative, whenever we're cycling between negative and positive HVL, that's the high volatility level. So if so this was what I was doing whenever I was trying to master options trading. Like I was trying to understand it because I was trying to understand why the market was moving a certain way. Guys, look at that 1 minute candle or 5 minute candle. Guys, look at these candles. Look. Do you understand that in 2 minutes this market just pumped 500 ticks? 440, 230 ticks. Look at that. These are big boy candles. You'll blow up your account in 1 minute. That guys, this right here is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm confused whenever I see people. I'm confused whenever I see people trying to trade over 15-minute candles. What's up, Kai the kid? He says, "Yo, how you been my guy? Trading Miss Smooth, man. Trading's been good, man. I had my first losing day like 2 days ago though, in a month. But other than that, it was right back to the scheduled programming. Been pretty good. So you might want to do some research on the HVL levels, guys, and also guys, the candles are a lot larger because VIX is above 20. So VIX is actually down 10%, but VIX is sitting at damn near 20. It was at 24 when we opened. It was at 25. Just just 20 minutes ago it was at 25. So volatility is heightened. So with that being said, the moves are going to be larger. They're going to be exacerbated. They're going to be larger moves. So you need to be paying attention to those things. The HVL level means that whenever we eclipse that, then what's going to happen is volatility is going to shoot through the roof. That's why whenever we transition from here above, VIX dropped 10 almost 10%. If we were to flash below this level over here on the HVL level on SPY, I'm sorry, on QQQ rather, uh, our VIX would have shot up probably 5 to 10%. So, well, what the hell does HVL level mean? HVL means this. This is irrefutable. This is why this indicator costs the amount of money that it does, and it updates every day. But I'll let you know what it is because I'm getting ready to read it out from my journal. Whenever we're in negative HVL, the market makers, because they have to book price, they are controlling price, but they still have to book the orders. So like they'll take it to a specific spot to then book orders, but they still have to register the orders itself. But it is still suppressed, yes. What's happening is they are meeting sell orders by sell orders in negative HVL. And then they are meeting buy orders with buy orders in negative HVL. In positive HVL, the market maker hedges itself across a specific security or potentially across the same security. So when an order comes in for a buy, it is immediately met with a sell. Not immediately, it is met with a sell. Maybe not maybe immediately, could be, or maybe the next minute or two. That's why volatility is suppressed in positive HVL, especially like near all-time highs. That's why you get a lot of time distortion. As you've noticed, we have not had a lot of time distortion over like the last week because this is the true bias of the market. This is something that I had to understand. So like when people say, hey, are you bullish or bearish, or hey, are you biased? I don't have a bias. The market only has a bias whenever we're in negative HVO. That's what I've seen. Because pops like to be sold off, and then you can have random liquidation breaks to the upside and random liquidation breaks to the downside because buying is met with more buying. And as you can tell, selling is met with more selling. That's why these candles look like this. That's why whenever a shitload of that's why whenever they decide to take it to a spot to fill orders, this market looks like it's moving like fucking gold. And it's just shooting up in a straight line. And then when it stops, then they dump it down in a straight line. And then when they flip on the computer to a bright side program, they just start pumping it up in a straight line. And then they dump it, and then they go up in a straight line, and now they're going down in a straight line again, as you can tell, and like in another random liquidation break. Because this market is so QQQ is in positive HVL as of right now, but SPY is struggling at this level right now. So it's trying to flip its code right over here, as you can tell, and SPX is barely in. The SPX is still basically a negative HVO itself. So we're still in negative HVO for all intents and purposes. If you don't know what that is, then you're going to have to do some more research. You know, maybe show up to the classes on the weekend or something like that. Show up to the free classes in Discord on the weekend. I'll explain it there. Just
Man,
ask a
tell
question.
y'all need to show up.
So just be like, hey man, what's negative HVL? Can you explain that further? And I'll explain it in the class. It's free. But you gotta be inside Discord. So I'm not going to call trades out, walk you through trade setups, and do all of this shit from TikTok. That don't make no sense. And help you manage your risk from TikTok, and answer your questions, and all of those things from TikTok. That don't make no sense. There's people like that. I got people that don't even know what I'm talking about, and they'll copy my trades, and then they'll make like $2,000, $3,000, and like I'll be like, "Do you know what you're doing?" They'll be like, "No," and I'll be, and they'll be like, "Hey man, great calls, man." And I'll be like, "Well, why don't you pair it and actually understand what you're doing?" And nah, I'm good. I'm like, "Hey, well, why don't you take $11 of that money to actually understand?" Or $29 a month, or just pay $100 for 3 months, just for everything, just to understand. You just made two or three, $4,000 based off what you told me. Even if you only made $500 and you was lying, you was 10xing it, you was lying. Like, why would you not? I, I don't know, but no, I'm good. Don't worry about me. It's the craziest thing. It was all good. Who came up with that song? It was all good just a week ago until you don't know what you're doing and you blow up your account and your cash account on zero. Because I start managing a trade, talking real fast, and you scared, and you holding when I said to get out because you don't know what I'm talking about, and you blow up the account. It was all good just a week ago. Biggie said that. Okay, I knew it was somebody. Anyway, guys, HVLs, what's going on here? Thank you, Chi. Um, okay, what's going on with the SPY HVL? SPY HVLs are at 663. It's crazy to me. I'll send out a bank, guys. I don't even trade options, and I just started an options channel inside Discord. And that options play went 100%, and people was in here making 11, 10, $10,000 in like 20, 30 minutes. And a motherfucker will do that and make 100%, and then be like, well, shit, I still don't want to know what the fuck I'm doing. Fuck that. What are you talking about, bro? Scarcity. You gotta stay away from people with those mentalities. They're dangerous. I'm serious. Q's HVL is at 599. Guys, most humans have a scarcity mindset. Guys, you're gonna have to do what most humans are not willing to do in order for you to be different. Guys, I have not hung around anybody that was worth more than $5 to $10 million, and they had a scarcity mindset. I've seen some people that got lucky and I came up on like $1 million, and they were still kind of fucked up in the head. I talk about people that were worth 5 to 10 million from what I've seen, and like live life on their own terms. I've never seen that. Like they're like almost like outstanding citizens almost. Like you go to their crib is clean. They don't got no weird shit going on, no weird drama. People don't bother them. Anything that gives them a headache, they just ignore it. SPX HVL is at 6680. And guys, it's crazy to me, guys. Guys, also like guys, I've noticed 0DT is at 6640. Guys, like bad stuff that like happens to poor people. Because guys, I'm not making fun of poor people. And like so, like, hey, bro, like I only got $20 inside my account. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I'm poor. What you talking about, man? I'm not, bro. Listen, bro. Look, I used to be homeless, so I'm just being honest, guys. I'm just saying, guys. Look, guys, like the bad, weird stuff that like happens to like poor people, like doesn't happen to those people. So guys, like it's weird how like the universe like changes like once you just abandon your scarcity mindset. Like I'm trying to get my brother to understand that, but he's not willing to listen to me because I'm just his big brother. But he can keep on making. He literally makes like $8.50, $9 an hour, and he can't keep a job for 2 or 3 months. But I told him what it was. But like the weird stuff that just be happening to people like that, like it guys like it doesn't happen to people with like an abundance mindset. Like it's weird. Like guys, like when I was like poor, like growing up and stuff like that, like the weirdest things would happen. Like I would just be driving down the street and like we would just catch like a flat tire and shit. Like we would be cooked for like a flat tire would like a $60 expense would destroy us for like a month or two. I'm serious. Like it would be crazy, bro. Like like that shit don't even happen to me nowadays. Like it's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like when I was, like when my mom was struggling before I moved my mom to Atlanta, like out of the projects, out of Section 8, like so like I was still trying to help her like while I was in school. So like I would buy her cars. And like but like I hadn't really fully integrated and like shifted her from like the project shit. So like she was still poor, like poor. And it's weird, like weird shit would happen, like guys, because she was so poor, like she was trying to stretch out oil changes. So like instead of getting an oil change like every 3 or 4 months, she would get an oil change like once every like 7 or 8 or 9 months. And like she would not check for like oil leaks. And because she was poor, she had a car that had like almost 200,000 miles on it. Naturally, they all leak oil, and like so she would continuously just keep blowing car engines, and with no car, it's like some of the weirdest things be happening to you, like when you poor, and like guys, if you've been poor, you know what I'm talking about, because you're like, yo, what the hell is next? It's like, I'm telling you guys, you gotta escape that shit. And like, I know it might seem like I might be talking about some of y'all, like I might be trying to target y'all, but like I promise you, I'm really not, guys, because I'm gonna only tell the truth. That shit is crazy. If you not poor, then just ignore what the fuck I was talking about. All right, just ignore that. He says I need to go change my oil, bro. Bro, double check that oil. Make sure that oil is registered on that dipstick. I'm for real. It's crazy, bro. Man, they're just in time distortion. They're just confusing people on up in here. Um, yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. Like
They want to shoot this shit. That's what they really want to do.
they do. That's what I'm thinking. What they got going on up in here? What time is
Bro,
it?
check
Nah,
out
they finna
check
shoot
out
this shit.
Nvidia, bro. Nvidia is pushing. I feel like I don't want to push it in you, but I got the options, earlier this morning for like 20 cents per contract. So
Oh, word.
Damn, that's a hell of a deal, bro.
Yeah,
yeah, I got 10 of them, so I'm gonna see what's up.
yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I really don't do individual analyzation of stocks unless it's like, un- unless it's at a ridiculous discount.
Well, see, the thing
Because
is, I do a lot of the things that correlate with like ES, QQQ,
oh,
like a lot of these names, they play
so
with
you're
them.
like
So
pair,
like,
yeah. So you're a pair
yeah,
trader.
yeah, I
Okay.
pair them. And also Tesla is also a good one, and I do TSLL. So like, if those are fluctuating in a range and I can see how it's moving, I don't know, like even on your screen right now, the way that the red and the green is going, you can actually see there's a flow if you have them lined up in a way that, I'm talking about your watch list over here to the right, the way that it's flowing through green and red.
Yeah,
That's another way how I'm able to see where the price is moving for each individual.
yeah. Yeah, brother. They're all. So, what people don't realize is like, guys, like they're all controlled by the same algorithm, guys. Even if Nvidia has good news, if like the Nasdaq is dumping, Nvidia is gonna start selling. And like if the Nasdaq, like if Nvidia is weak and the Nasdaq is pumping, then Nvidia is going to start to find some strength slightly, because Nvidia is a part of the indies. Nvidia is a part of the Nasdaq 100. So like if the Nasdaq 100 is going up, then like that's going to. So guys, like they're all correlated. You know what I'm saying? Like long story short, guys, so like you can start to see patterns based off of certain things. The only reason why I don't necessarily look at Nvidia or Tesla or this and that, because like they have a specific behavior pattern. And like, I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but one of the huge things that I pride myself on is the psychological aspect of how this market is moving. So like, because I feel as though that I seriously understand the behavior pattern of the futures market, and of the futures market just in general. And so like, if I haven't been watching the behavior pattern of something, it almost like turns me off, because I feel as though like I haven't done the homework on it necessarily, like, like, so to speak. Um, the only reason why I bought the Lulu is because it's in the S&P 500, and like I just know that they're undervalued, and they're down like 60-70%. It's almost the same logic on as to when people were in the street burning the Tesla vehicles, and they were literally laying in the middle of the roads, literally in the middle of the highway, belly up, protesting Elon Musk, protesting a guy with 500 billion. It was ludicrous, and I was like, man, this is a great opportunity for me to buy, because it was at 220, and it was just made an all time high, and it was at 460, 470, or some shit like that. I was like, damn, this shit's off 60%. Let me buy this shit, because I don't mind holding for 6 months now. It only took a month and a half for it to play out, and it damn near runs 40-50% from to get me out, but you get the point. It's like, those are the really only times I really like to sort of kind of like invest in stocks nowadays, because I just feel as though like futures offer a little bit more, and it's just a little bit more precise, and it's not really influenced by too much. Because like guys, if you buy a stock and guys, let's just say like you buy a stock in like let's just say you buy Nvidia. If the stocks that are in like or let's just say like you buy let's just say you buy yeah, let's say you buy an Nvidia. If the XLK itself is dumping through the floor, but Nvidia has a bullish setup, Nvidia is going to dump too. Because it's in the technology sector. It's in the tech sector. If let's just say you buy AMD. If like Avgo or ASML starts dumping, or one of these semiconductors, or one of these chips, or like if Nvidia starts shitting the bed, AMD is going to start dumping too. So like what I've noticed is I almost know too much for my own good with that. But like this just comes from me just just like managing a hedge fund, because I understand how like they're correlated. And so like even like the normal trade setups that I found, they were invalidated a lot of times due to something that had nothing to do with the trade setup, like absolutely nothing to do with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was it was just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like I would buy AMD or ASML, and then Avgo and Nvidia would come out with some weird news, like Juan Ginseng or whatever his name is for Nvidia would say some weird shit, and like the stock that had the perfect trade stuff that I was looking at would be invalidated, and it would dump it like 2 or 3%. I'd be like, what the fuck was that? And then like you got so many other things to keep in mind. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's just it for me. It was just a headache. But that's because I just know too much from my uncle. Why the fuck is Bitcoin at 104,000?
I
Jesus.
said it's coming down to 98, bro. I see space down there. I mean, this is like discount for those investors, bro.
Holy shit! Wasn't it just at like 130 or something?
126.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Wake up to reality. Well, let's see. We got every pump will be met with a sell. Deep negative HVL. Yes. Technically speaking, Michelle, what it means is pops are more likely to be sold off in deep negative HVL.
It
So
looks
like,
like a ladder up. It looks like a staircase up. I don't know. Is it gonna fall?
what you talking about? This?
Yeah, you see it. Like if you stretch it out, it looks like stairs.
Let me see here. Got my first funded account last night. Kay says, "Good job, Kay." Somebody else said that they got funded too. I forgot who it was. Was it Mr. 74? Oh, it was Mr. 74. Pass another combine. 3 funded on deck. Good job, Mr. 74. Let's start fresh next week, sir. Great job, sir. Great job, fine sir. Proud of you. Um, hold on real quick. Uh, filters. Okay. I think we're all locked and ready to go. Timestamp 10:34. We really didn't miss too much. We really didn't miss too much. All right. It's a lot of liquidation breaks and dumps. Well, I'm all set up and ready to go. I hope that y'all made y'all money. If y'all didn't, now's the time. Remember, guys, I gotta log off at 1:30. I have this meeting for this house I got my mama, so I gotta go.
Let's fucking go, bro. God bless, bro.
Yes, sir.
Real shit.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be for real though. I ain't buy the damn house. Shit,
I already
damn.
know. Trust me,
Yeah.
I already.
Yeah, nah, I ain't buy this shit. Don't get it confused. Shit, I ain't damn dropped no 300,000. Five, no, 5, 6, 7, 800,000. No band random crib. Hell
Not
no.
yet. Not yet, bro.
Shit,
We
no.
gonna get there though. We almost
Hell
there.
no.
We almost there, bro.
Get the
I'm
crib in
talking
my
about
name,
Mega
paying
Man.
the security
I'm talking
deposit,
about
and
Mega
making sure she
Mansion,
don't got to
bro.
worry about nothing. It's just enough, just good enough for me. Yeah, you know, the rent and stuff like that. All of that's good enough for now. I, one thing about me, I'm not gonna cap. One thing about me is I'm not gonna cap. Look at this pullback, guys. This is what I was talking about in negative HVL, guys. I hope that you can see the behavior pattern of the smart guys. This is the true bias of the smart guys. You have liquidation breaks and the market will stop, go sideways, and like they'll just keep on dumping it for no reason. This is what I'm talking about whenever I say the behavior pattern of the market begins to shift a little bit. This is what I was referencing. Okay, so what we got? So now we're tapping into this one and this one over here. Looks to me like they might be trying to flash 600 on QQQ. Like they might flash this down and up in here and take out this miner right over here. Take out this mine liquidity, maybe find some strength over here if they flash this and then tap into this 5-minute BISI over here for fuel. Did we inverse this on a 15-minute time frame? Yes, we did. So guys, listen, this right here is why you follow my rules. Guys, you don't want to be longing into no 15-minute SIBI. What I told y'all about that. We tapped this 15-minute SIBI, we rejected. We tapped this 15-minute SIBI, it's 15-minute BISI right here, we bounced. You don't want to be effing around in no 15-minute SIBIs or BISIs. You need to be on alert. Whenever we're tapping into a 15-minute BISI or SIBI, you need to be on alert. Like full-blown alert. Like or if you're in the green, you need to be reconsidering. Like you need to be like, oh shit, let me go break even. Or shoot, let me start scaling out. Let me take off a fourth here. Let me take off half here. Stuff like that. Like that's what you need to be thinking about. Look at this full-blown liquidation break that they just did. I wonder if I should dibble and dabble right here with a potential long right here. My long. But they didn't take this out over here though, so I don't know about that.
Don't do it yet, bro. Don't
Yeah.
do it yet. Don't do it yet.
And they haven't flashed this view app. And so
It'll be
like they're flashing this view app here. So they just took this out. You might want to consider something down in here for a potential long. But now they took it out. No, they didn't. They didn't even take it out yet. Let me
You could
duplicate this
probably
tab
play
here.
some off. You probably can play some off at the cause ES ain't got no 15-minute. They got I mean, not a 5-minute. They got a 15-minute right there with that 5-minute at what you talking about on ES.
Oh,
So
yes.
like, if
Where?
they bounce off of that, Bissy, you can probably play that for the long side.
Yeah. You talking about baby coming down in here? Excuse me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that ain't even no Bissy. My bad, y'all. I need to update my fucking shits. It was a Bissy.
So yeah, they just eclipsed this. Hold on real quick. Let me go over here to the NQ to double check this. Is that a perfect double bottom?
Oh yeah,
No.
right
Oh,
here on this
check this
15-minute.
out.
Right here on ES at this 15-minute. Right here on at 638. There's some equal lows. It's happening right on top of it.
That's 638. Yes, that's
25.
630.
620, 638, 25 on ES.
Oh, let's see.
That's where they're
638.
going.
Yeah,
That's
but
where they're
those are
going.
back to back. Those could almost be considered the same candle. Let's look at this. 638. Yeah, nah, perfect. Like almost perfect. But yes, this liquidity right here is
That's
juicy
where
as
they're going.
shit.
That's where they're going. Tap
Yeah,
into that
I can see
15
that.
minute. It all lines up.
I
It
yeah,
all lines up.
yeah. I all the society like I'm not disagreeing with Murdoch. I could really see them coming out here and sweeping this and flashing this, and then finding support over here in like one of these clusters here, and then doing some shit like this for the rest of the day. But however, however, there's a lot of stuff that's going on between them. Oh my goodness, Currency Queen says I'm funded and logged out for the day. Good job, Queen.
Let's go.
Mr. 74, Mr. 74, you passed that combine. How I told you to just chill out, right? Was that the one where you needed $240? Was that the one, Mr. 74? He says yes. I told you, brother. Hey,
Let's
guys, listen.
go, sevenfold.
Guys, listen. Y'all need to understand that tomorrow's always gonna be a new day. Start afresh. Lock your profits in. Reevaluate. All right. We gotta attack this market together. That lockout is important. Yeah, let's blow the horn for everybody.
Let's go,
Great
baby.
job. Great job, guys. Great job. Blow the horn. Great job. Great job. Blow the horn. Currency Queen, I am absolutely loving your journey. And everybody, and Mr. 74. Great job. Focus fire on it this morning. Yes, sir. My God is important. It is. Great job. Wow, that's a wick. Wow, that wick, yeah. Yeah, guys, it's negative HVL. to be expected. To be expected.
Yeah, that's how, it all lines up with on NQ2. That 15 minute that's gonna tap you to on ES. It's gonna tap into a 15 minute busy
They're not tapping
right
into
there
this
at
five.
684.
They're not tapping into this five if they
I
just
mean
swept this and they
670.
haven't tapped into this one over here yet. Looks to me like they might seriously, guys. These are big boy candles here. They flipped this market bearish. Guys, they just went down a straight line. That's wild. Guys, I might be looking at a long off of this liquidity sweeping off of this right here. I swear to God. And especially after they just flashed this VWAP like this. Oh, so VIX is at 24. But that was my long entry right there, but they didn't. But however, they didn't like they didn't pull that shit back at all. This right here was the entry I was looking at, but they didn't give me a chance to enter on off of the pullback.
That was your entry too, bro. On
Yeah,
that
that was
5 minute.
Yeah, that was
And
it.
it tapped into that 5 minute.
Look at these candles.
Uh
Guys, look at that candle. Guys,
Look
they
at that
bounced
shit.
this 230 ticks
Look at that. Look at that.
in 70
Lord.
seconds.
Oh Lord.
Whoa. These are
See,
big
me,
boy
I love
candles
this.
here.
I ain't gonna lie, I like negative HBO, y'all.
Yeah.
Cause my type of style, I could just jump in the trade, get out, make 50 ticks real quick.
Yeah, for sure. Negative HVL is completely different. Guys, this is
I
what I'm telling
love
you. Guys,
it.
look at that.
I love this shit.
They're not tapping into this 1 and this 5 minute here. I might, guys, I seriously might consider a short on up in the zone or something like that. I might consider a short. They're tapping into this 1 and this 5 here. I'm tapping into this 1 and this 5. This 1 and this 5. Like, I might try to consider a short here. They are bouncing to something serious here. We got to be on alert. What are they trying to target? Because we don't want to just be randomly shorting no business in no cities, right? We have to have a target on liquidity, right? What do we think? Does anyone see a draw lower or anything along those lines?
Yeah. On ES, they want to come lower right here on ES. They want to take out this minor right
Look
here.
at that rejection.
This would have been a good short.
Wow. Guys, this
Good short.
candle just
Like,
opened 5 seconds ago and they dumped it 80 ticks in 5 seconds. They're not even giving you a chance to short it. Guys, as soon as the candle opens, they're gone. Look, guys, there's 30 seconds left in this candle. Look. And they've dumped it 150 ticks. This
It's
candle
crazy,
does not
bro.
close for another 25 more seconds. You will blow up an account. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Authentic. Mr. Authentic, you gotta ask your question now, brother, because shit, we just sitting there just watching.
Oh, I ain't want to jump in the mix, man. And
Yes, sir. Nah, man. You the man, bro. You my man. What's going on? For sure.
man, check it out. So if I'm seeing this clearly, I just want to take it for my interpretation.
Talk to me.
So basically, Sibbies and Bissies. Bissy is bullish, Sibby is bearish, clearly.
Mhm.
So I'm using bullish imbalances to target bearish imbalances, and I'm using bearish imbalances to target bullish imbalances, correct?
Absolutely.
That's it, bro.
So
That's
That's
it.
it.
so
That's
Yes,
so
sir.
it, bro.
so 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 what I'm targeting when it makes a move and it leave that trail of dust back there, that's the fuel that I gotta go and get to go clean up what they done left behind. So go pick up
Define
all of
fuel.
these
Define fuel before I agree to that portion of what you just said. What do you mean fuel to come clean up behind what they just did? What do you mean by that?
when they make a drastic move, leaving imbalances behind.
Yes. The imbalances is them tipping their hand because they're showing you what they're trying to do. And so they cannot hide what they have just previously done. Guys, that's why whenever they started shooting up, that's why my buy button went guys, that's why my order button went from buy to sell. Because I saw that they were shooting up in here into this one and this five. And that's why I was like, yo, like if they come up in here, I'm gonna short this shit. But they didn't, guys, they just immediately dumped it 150 ticks in 10 seconds. They didn't even give me a chance. And that's why when we were dumping down in here, like I was like, man, if they sweep this over here, I'm gonna buy this. But they didn't even give me a pullback. They just shot it up. They literally shot it up 300 ticks in like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So like I was like, damn. So 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 Mr. Authentic, what they're doing is what they're doing is yeah, so they can't hide their hand. They guys, they can hide their hand with the trend lines and stuff like that because you're imagining things. They don't. This market is not going off of no straight lines or no patterns. But if you can understand the gravity of what they're showing you with these imbalances, they have to reprice to then go back to these imbalances one way or the other. And you can structure trade ideas off of those if you combine them with the models that we have inside Discord or with whatever that you have already come to have known. As in Mr. Authentic, like you have a trading style that you feel comfortable with. So now you're using these imbalances and the draws and liquidity to then further your understanding to then even more tightly manage your risk and have more confidence in holding through certain moves. Does that make sense? A little bit?
Absolutely. So yeah,
Okay.
absolutely makes sense. So it's like end of the day, we
And I love
targeting
your
premium
questions,
and
bro,
discount
because
all day.
your questions for sure help others. So like I
Well,
love
I
answering all
mean,
the questions you got, brother.
and I'm sorry, but yeah, of course, bro. Because like sometimes I done been in environments where I sit there quiet and I won't say anything, and I'm paying money, and I never get to obtain the information that I need because I'm too shy to talk. But at the end of the
Right.
day, this is your future. So the only thing that's gonna help you is obtaining the knowledge to be able to utilize to help you
Absolutely.
grow forward. You get it? So it's you only doing a disservice to yourself by being quiet. Ain't nobody gonna
Absolutely.
really care until you
Mm-hmm.
take action for yourself. So
Preach.
I learned that through this, bro. So that's why I am like I am now.
And I appreciate
So, but if I'm quiet, I'm okay. Don't mean like I'm
that.
confused no more. Okay, like I'm okay. I might be trying to figure some stuff out, but when it's time to talk, like, all right, let
Yes,
me
sir.
let me get a clear vision of what I just perceived, for what I understand and what I'm looking at. So, end of the day, all price want to do is go from a premium price to a discount price. Whatever get caught in the middle, just like where I used to be as a retail investor trying to play that, that's who we coming to clean up. Like
Yes.
everybody that's putting the money in the market. So it's like that equilibrium. You're getting the premium price above, you're getting a discounted price below. And it's like end of the day, that's the only thing that it's trying to do, go back and forth.
That is it. That is it. And that is exactly what I've been telling people. And but like you need to but a lot of times, guys, you need to be listening to my voice and you need to actually be inside Discord and like watch me trade while I am saying it. And like you need to hear me say it dozens of times over and over again. And then like once you see what they're doing, then you can see how this market is behaving in real time. And then also showing up to the classes when I do the market replay and when I press that button and when candles start printing 10 candles every second, you'll see how whenever they sweep the liquidity, whenever they fill orders, they go from a premium to a discount, premium to a discount. Then once they sweep a major liquidity zone, they enter into time distortion. They just go sideways. They fully digest the move, as in like they start to churn out the people that are inside the options. Like they just go sideways, and then the computer starts to calculate and goes, well, I just went from a premium, I just went from a discount to a premium. Okay, do I want to go back to a discount or do I want to digest this move and then go to another premium? And then just turn the premium that I was just at to a discount to then go fill orders higher. Did I have enough? It is literally just that simple. The market is trying to help you. It is only trying to help you by filling orders. You have to, it is up to you to now understand, okay, where are they going to go fill orders at? Have they filled these orders down here? Did they sweep this liquidity zone? Did they fill these orders? Okay, are they giving me an indication now? This is the key. This is important. If you're new here, you need to write this down. Are they now giving me an indication now that after filling these orders, they are going to go to a different zone to fill more orders? And if that answer is yes, can I manage my risk off of what they have just shown me? And then let me align myself with that. That is the only answer to trading that you ever need to know. There is nothing else other than that. Now it seems more simple than that, of course, because you gotta read, study a little bit. You gotta back test and gain the confidence to hold the trade based on what you're looking at. Yes, but the premise is that is it. It is nothing more, nothing less. That is all that this is, and that is all that we're doing. And then what if they're not doing nothing, man? Like, what if they're so like I'm confused. Like, what if I don't see nothing? Then that means that you just don't take the trade. Like, if they're just dancing us around like this, just confusing people, then I'm just not going to take the trade because they don't even know what they're doing right here. Well, I know what they're doing. They're churning the people out inside options through a theta decay, and they're getting people caught off sides and blowing up their accounts in the sideways time distortion. But when they're doing something that's confusing, then just stay the hell out. Literally just stay the hell out. But you need to understand what the market is doing in order for you to identify that, though. Because if you're just trading, if you're doing what 98% of people are doing, the strategies that they are doing, then you are not going to understand what the hell that they're doing. So you're liable to get fucked. Excuse my language. You are. Because you don't know what they're doing and you can't identify what they're doing in real time. Trend lines will not be able to help you identify what they're doing. And I'm sorry, it just will not. It just won't. And no SMAs or none of that stuff will be able to help you fully identify whenever they enter into time distortion. You cannot. But I can identify whether or not that they're entering into time distortion based off of if they swept something, if they haven't, like as far as like the liquidity is concerned. I can tell when this market is trapped between two decision zones immediately. And I can know when this market is trying to decide what it's getting ready to do. Like right now, I can tell you what they're doing right now. If you know what this market is doing right now, let me know. I'm going to give you 30 seconds before this market decides to make a direction. Let me know. Right now, this is a free lesson for everybody. What is this market trying to decide right now, and where are we trapped between right now? What are we doing? I may have tipped the hand, but what are they doing? Can you see it right now? Can you see what they're doing? Consolidating. Come on, guys.
Yeah, it's in between 2 15 minutes, ain't it?
Nope. Close, but no.
2 5s.
2 5s. Yep. Look, okay,
Bingo.
I see the 2 5s
Guys,
right
see?
here. Right, 2 5s.
Yep.
Little. Yep.
Yep. Exactly, guys. Exactly. Yeah, guys. Exactly. Guys. This market right now is trapped between two equally weighted imbalances, and they're just bouncing back and forth, confusing people. They can fool others, but not me. This is what I'm talking about. So I'll just sit here and I'll wait for a decision to be made, up or down. You will not be able to identify this with no fucking trend lines. Because that's
Right,
what
and not to
98%
let you
of
get
people are doing. You said what, Mr.
And not to
Rogers?
let you get away from the subject, not to cut you off, because
Talk
right
to
there,
me.
what you're saying, this is exactly what I'm saying. This is like, even if I had that long bias or short bias right now would be the deciding factor here is that I don't know shit about FVGs. I don't know why it's sitting there dancing. I don't know
You
that
have
it's
no idea.
exactly, because you don't know that
Yep.
teaching of that. That's why. That's what I'm saying. So I would be chopped the fuck up right here
Chop the
normally
fuck
because
up.
I didn't know. Oh, it's going up. Oh, it's going down, and it just sit there ping ponging you back and forth until you liquidate
Exactly.
it. Make the real move. You don't got your account to even trade no more.
Exact guys. Listen, Mr. Authentic hit it right on the head before he joined here. He was just saying, guys, look like he was just a little bit confused. Like guys, like he was confused. Guys, listen, this right here is enough to fuck anybody over. A 300-point move up, down 300 ticks. That is a third of a percent. That is not a joke. Guys, but they're just deciding where they're trying to go next after they swept major liquidity here and here. That's it. And after rejecting this 15-minute SIBI, guys, when they leave this zone, this shit is going to get freaky to the upside or the downside. Guys, it's the same thing that I made about the last few times where this market decided to get freaky to the downside right after Trump. So now, since they have determined a direction, I now have probable further confirmation. Hey, you know what? They're probably going to dump this shit. So you know what? Maybe I'll align myself with one of these bearish imbalances and maybe target a lower draw. Like if I have a lower draw on liquidity over here or something like that. I don't know. But like this is just an example. So they have now determined a direction. They have now said that this 1, 5, and 15-minute cluster over here, this 15, 5, and 1 minute cluster is far stronger than this singular 5-minute BISI. It's just that simple. I promise you. Guys, I'm going to strip trading down to its chrome for you in here. You don't need no weird indicators. You don't need none of that on your screen. Screw the HVL levels. Guys, I got it almost transparent for a reason where you can hardly see it, and I got it all the way over there to the left. When I scroll into when I'm getting ready to take a trade, I'm not even paying attention to that. So ignore these levels here. The only thing you need to know is, are we a negative HVL or not? And I will let you know that. But guys, this is just stripping trading down to its chrome. They're showing you what they're trying to do. Can you read it? It is hidden in plain sight. It is hidden in plain sight. It is not going to be obvious. Trend lines are obvious. They're obvious. Whatever is obvious, it is not going to be attainable by the masses. Do you understand that? This is coming from guys. I'm sick of saying my credentials, but at this point, you get the point. Whatever is obvious, it is not going to be available to the masses. Guys, there's a way for you to hardly pay
Man,
your
I
taxes.
can't wait, man. Just so
Guys,
fucking juicy.
guys, there's a way for you hardly to pay any taxes in this world, but it's not hit, but it's not available to the masses. There's a way to where you can, guys. There's tax loopholes, but it's not obvious. It's hidden in plain sight. But you can't do what 98% of people are doing in order to get the results that you want. You have to be different. So those are things you have to ask yourself. Am I doing what 98% of people are doing? Let alone what 98% of people are failing doing. That'd be one thing if they were successful, but most of them are failing doing those things, and you're just trying to regurgitate it. Anyway, we're tapping into this 1 in this 5-minute cluster here. After choosing this direction over here, and after sweeping this liquidity over here, we're tapping into a 1 in a 5-minute cluster over here. So I wonder if they flash this view app over here, because they've already determined the direction here. This market might get kind of freaky to the downside. You said what?
Yeah, they want to come over.
When they flash it, is it just gonna just flash to a level of liquidity that that you don't see, or?
Yeah, great
They coming to
question.
this
So
15-minute busy, y'all. They coming to this 15-minute busy. Watch what I tell y'all.
yeah, I can see
But
it.
11:50, that's gonna be set up.
11 o'clock timestamp, 10:59 timestamp. It is now.
It's gonna.
So they're right now at a decision zone right now. We have another 1 and a 1, but we had just swept multiple miners. So they're liable to do some shit like this and bounce this. That's the only reason why my button is on buy right now. Because I'm trying to decide whether or not I can add into this huge 1 and 5 minute
Only reason
cluster
why I
or
say
something
that because ES got a lower levels draw liquidity that it's trying to attack right here,
right here.
and and ES ain't got no 5 minute like how NQ. So like
Yes, it
NQ
does.
gonna nestle around there for a minute just because it just took out that little
Absolutely.
minor on ES. So it's
Exactly.
gonna nestle around the 15 minute, but it's gonna I mean the 5 minute, but it's gonna chew through it. It's going down, y'all.
That's exactly what I'm thinking too. Now since you said that, because I didn't see that ES doesn't have a 5 minute here. But ES, guys, this right here is determining this entire move right here. Now, I was looking at this one in this 5 minute cluster here, but guys, this is the only reason why this market is stopping right now. That's it, because of this 5 minute right here and this huge 1 minute. However, what Murdoch was saying is ES does not have a 5 minute cluster, and he wouldn't trust this because we haven't tapped into a 15 minute BISI here that we just came from. So, like, respectively, guys, that's what Murdoch is trying to say right now. So, I was trying to
So like
decide
any
whether or not I
long
should
is
take this
fake out.
chance or not.
Any long is a fake out right now. I'm let y'all know.
Correct. That's what I think until proven otherwise. But I was considering taking a long off of this one and this five right here. Look at that bullish candle breakout. But we just swept this minor just now. I might be willing to admit, but look at the size of that candle though.
He
Guys,
said, "Look at the size of that."
it'll be tough to manage your risk to damn 300, 200 ticks like that. That is ridiculous, dog. Guys, these are big boy candles. And the market's shooting up and shooting down in a straight line. So you damn sure got to be 1/3 or 1/4 size, and we got to take some bangers. And to be honest with you guys, like we might have to test out the market a little bit just to sort of kind of see what it's getting ready to do. We got to sort of kind of get a feel for this shit because this shit is looking kind of crazy. Look at that green candle shoot. This market just now created. This market just created just it just created a bearish imbalance just now. If they bounce this, I'm gonna short this because they're tipping their hand. Why does this thing keep doing that? Why does it keep on? Why does it keep on giving out the alert? So, so yeah, they just created a 6 point bearish imbalance just now. So like, if they shoot us up into here, look at that candle.
Oh
Oh
my
my
lord.
god. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave up this entire move over here because we're in negative issue
Hold
mode. I
on,
swear to
wait.
God.
Oh,
That is fucking
they
wild.
didn't even make no lower low. So this
Yo,
shit bullish.
yo.
This shit finna be bullish. They didn't even make no lower low. They just made a lower high, y'all.
That is crazy, dog.
Wow. They just flipped the code.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Mm,
whoa, whoa.
mm,
These are big boy candles.
mm. That shit bullish.
Bullish look like to me.
Yes, sir.
Bullish.
Wow. Guys, they're going from bullish to bearish almost instantaneously.
That shit.
Look
We
at
now.
that. I'm getting ready to take a short right now on this because ES is rejecting this 5 minute right over here, up in here again, in order to target this lower drawn liquidity over here, in order to target this. That's what I'm getting ready to do right now. I'm gonna
Order.
go short.
Order submitted.
I'm currently in a short right now in order to target this lower drawn liquidity right now. I just want to test this, and I just wanted to, to just see right now what's going on, guys. I'm in a short, guys, and I'm trying to target. I'm in a short, guys, and I'm trying to get 50 ticks out of this. I want to see what we get up into, like in the zone over here, and so like I'm willing to add a little bit more to this position. I'm taking some heat right now in this short position, but I want to see respectively like what they're getting ready to do. So I want to see, um, I want to see what they're getting ready to do here. So I'm gonna watch this. So guys, I'm in a short right now, and there's a bearish imbalance right on over here. There's a 6 point bearish imbalance. Close at 90, low at 96. It's a 5 point bearish imbalance. But these are big boy candles. You need to be in about 1/5 size over here, and you need to be sized accordingly, as though like you're potentially willing to re-add. a little bit lower. These are big boy candles. These ain't no joke. I probably should have been in about 3 or 4. I'm in a little bit larger size than I originally wanted to be, but I want to see what they're getting ready to do over here. So I'm in this short right
Look
now.
at that shit.
I
Look
think
at that.
that there's a lower drawn liquidity, like as though like they were tipping their hand over here. That's just what I think. Like right down into here. This is what I think. What is this? Close at 58. There's another volume imbalance right on over here. Close at 58. Low of 63. This closed at 59. Um, I'm watching this. If they come up into the zone, I'm going to add again on this short. I'm down $300 on this trade. I sort of kind of got it because I still want to be eligible for this payout over here. So I got to watch this. This trade is starting to go against me a little bit more than I wanted
Only
to.
reason I see it coming up is to tap into this 15-minute Sibi right here on NQ at
Man,
868.
but they're using this 1 and this 5 as fuel. Maybe I misjudged this. Maybe I misjudged this, but I'll manage this accordingly as such. I'm gonna watch this, guys. I'm gonna watch this as ES is getting ready to sweep this liquidity over here. I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna see how ES reacts over here. I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna see how ES reacts to the zone, respectively. I'm gonna watch this. I'm still holding on to this trade.
Think you good, bro.
I'm watching this, guys, and I'm watching this and I'm waiting on an excuse to add to this trade.
You ain't gonna have to add.
I'm waiting on an excuse to add.
It's coming back down.
I don't necessarily add as of right now. I'm I'm currently waiting on an excuse to add.
No, you don't need to add, bro.
Yeah, nah, but they're not giving me an opportunity to do it. This market is very unpredictable with this high volatility. That's why your size has to be less so that you can still think clearly. Because even with what I got going on right now, they're not making this a super easy read. This right here is the drawn liquidity that I was looking at. This and then this. But they decided to shoot it up and to liquidate people. Leads me to believe that with how close that they are to this, it leads me to believe that they're absolutely going to flash this. And if they flash this in a large enough swoop, they're going to come for this.
Absolutely.
There's a volume, guys. This market has a magnet right here. There's a volume imbalance trade that they're targeting. Look at that. Whoa. Look at that, bro. Yo, that is crazy. Yo, that is wild.
Man, I see the same pattern.
Oh
Three
my
up, three
fuck.
down. Fucking push up like yesterday.
Oh my fuck. What is that? Is Trump talking? I'm getting ready to re-add on that. This right here might be my re-add opportunity. That was fucking wild. Guys, these candles are no joke. These are big boy candles. You better put your big boy pants on. And you better be sized accordingly in order for some weird shit to happen. That is wild. Is Trump on? He said, I always blame Trump. Guys, whenever I see candles like that, guys, I just start naturally thinking, like, I'm like, yo, like, because Powell isn't going to randomly start talking. He's not going to do that. Guys, Trump would just randomly just come on, just randomly, just for no reason. So, like,
I'm glad you held it, bro.
guys,
I'm glad you held it, bro.
what the
I'm glad,
fuck?
I'm glad you held
Yo,
it, dog.
they just hit my TP just now, and they did
Let's
not.
go.
Order
Let's go.
filled.
You good. You good, bro. You good.
Yeah. Guys, listen, whenever I see them tease my TP like that, guys, whenever I see them tease my TP like that, and then they immediately shoot it up 150 ticks in 5 seconds, I immediately start thinking, who the fuck is talking? What the hell just broke? Guys, it's not that I just dislike Trump. I don't care. To be honest, guys, I promise you, guys, some of y'all might dislike what I'm saying, but what I'm going to say, guys, I respect the fuck out of Trump because right or wrong, he's going to say how the fuck he
He's the
feels.
Trump card, y'all. He's the Trump card. He's the reason why he's supposed to be in office. The Trump. He's the Trump card.
Guys,
Let's try to
listen.
make everything right. He's the
Yeah.
Trump card for us. Real shit.
Guys, listen. They're coming. Guys, listen. Stop. Guys, trade over with. It's over with. Hey,
Oh,
hey, it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Stop. Get out. The reason why I was in the trade is over with. Out. Yeah, they could run a little bit more, but guys, listen. Where are we short at here? Guys, that was my draw.
made some
Guys,
money.
it ran 170 ticks. Yeah, we had to sit through 170, but yeah, they just ran 170. Guys, they didn't give me a chance to add. They didn't give me the chance to add. It's okay. Guys, I wanted them to shoot up in here so I could short this because I saw what I was looking at. It's cooked. A trade done. Guys, listen, the point I was making was this. Listen, I respect the shit out of Trump. I do. So if y'all ever hear me send out like the Trumper card and this and that, yeah, guys, I can laugh just like the next man. But at the end of the day, like I'm not blaming him. It's just, guys, it is irrefutable. When he comes on, you see the market do the most insane things. It's crazy. And like he'll randomly come on and start talking about FIFA. Like 2 months ago, he was talking about FIFA. He was like major announcement from the White House, or they said, and the market was hijacked. And then I looked, and he was in the White House, and some dude was handing him a trophy, and they was talking about European football, which is soccer. I was like, what the fuck? People was blowing up their accounts for over some FIFA. It was crazy, but guys, that's why I got to be on alert. So, Lisa was laughing like, so blame Trump. Yeah, I blame him. Whenever I see candles, I'm like, what the hell was that? Because Powell's not going to randomly have no random press conference. Guys, nobody else can influence this market with a mere word like Trump can. If he starts sneezing about tariffs, you better be on alert for your account. Anyway, hey, did anyone take that 1 full size trade or no? It's just all right if you didn't. Hey, Discord, what was going on? Or was that a little bit too much heat for you?
Let's go, baby.
Was that like a little bit too much heat?
That probably was a little too much heat for.
I took it 3
bro,
micros. I think that was a smart play. XO. I did. Guys, you're not gonna get
Let's go,
ridiculous.
baby.
Yeah. So guys, listen, you need to understand what I'm talking about. Like when I said like this is like my draw on liquidity. And like you need to understand what I said when I'm like, hey, get out, I'm out. All right. So that's what I mean.
Let's go.
Good job. Okay, good job. Good job, Shirley. Yes,
Man,
jumped out early. Good. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Key. Hey, you got some money, a little bit of money in your pocket. Guys, even if you only took 2 micros and you made $50 or $60, and guys, you just made guys, you made someone's daily salary, the average man, working man's daily salary in like 5, 10 minutes, and you can repeat it over and over again. That's what I'm saying, like nonstop. Guys, if you just do 2 or 3 of those a day, you made $150 a day. And then you
that's what you
stack
go
your
to work for.
150 and you save up. Guys, this is per account. This is one account. And then you stack your 150 a day, and then you invest in the more accounts, and then for that same amount, like you can then do 5 micros and then be out where I say 50 ticks at and you make $100 per account. You make $400. And that's just off 4 accounts. You understand what I'm saying? Like for real. Like all this aside. Made one of my big losses back, Lisa says. Good job, Lisa.
Let's go, Lisa.
Good job.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
guys.
Lisa.
How can a 1 minute Bissy hold up to a 1, 5, and 15 minute Sibby stack? A 1 minute Bissy can hold up to a 1, 5, and 15 minute Sibby stack, and depending upon what the draw and liquidity is, depend upon where they're trying to go fill orders. Guys, the imbalances allow you to manage your risk. Do not get it confused. Creating the imbalances is their second job. Hey, write this down for everybody that's new because we got about
I'm glad you explaining that, bro. Like real shit,
guys.
because I feel
Listen,
like a lot of people get mixed up on how
yes,
to trade with them.
exactly, guys. I'm getting. I said I took one contract and made 200. Okay, good job. Always up, guys. Listen, always up. Are you inside Discord? Why you copy my trades and you making
No, he's not in
five
Discord.
hundred to 500 to 1,000, $2,000 a day from copying my trades? What you doing? I'm just joking. I'm just giving you a hard time, but you've been copying my trades for a while. Anyway, um, guys, you need to write this down. This is important. This is important. Do not ever get what I'm getting ready to say confused. Their number one job is liquidity. This is irrefutable. I don't give a fuck what strategy you're talking about. Look at it, you'll see. This is what I am showing. You will learn how to understand their true objective and understand their motives from being inside here. Their number one job is liquidity. What is liquidity? They are trying to fill orders. Period. End of discussion. I don't care what you're talking about, what strategy. I've tried them. I've tried almost all of them. All of the ones that 98% of people are doing, I have tried to perfect. And they don't explain it. I'm trying to tell you this is what they're doing. Their second job, second bullet point you need to write down, is to create imbalances. This is, guys, this is like a triangle. So like if you want to draw a triangle, you can. Like a rounded triangle, you can.
Hey,
And put
I told
liquidity
y'all
at the
they gonna
top.
chew through that fire. I told you they gonna chew through that fire. Look at that shit, man. I can, man, look, bro.
And put liquidity at the top. To the right of the triangle, you need to write create imbalances. And then draw an arrow, and then to the left, which is the left side of the triangle, is to fill those imbalances. 1, 2, and 3. And 2 and 3 all funnel into 1 all the way up at the top. It's like a pyramid scheme. You need to understand that. I don't give a damn what imbalance you're looking at. If they are trying to come down here, and if it is clearly obvious that they are trying to come down here and tap and sweep this liquidity and then tap into this 15-minute BISI, I don't give a damn what 1 or what 5-minute BISI or SIBI you're looking at. It is going to be invalidated, and your trade is going to be fucked. So you need to understand that. That's huge. That's huge, and that needs to be understood. There is zero discussion for that. Because
Honestly, I want to know. Can I
because
ask a
they're
question
going
real
to
quick?
use they're going to use 2. I'm sorry. They're going to use 2 to attack 1. And then while they are doing 2, they are going to do 3. Oh, I'm sorry. They're going to do 3 while they're doing 2. And then they're going to use 2 to attack 1. But if all else fails, they're going to do 1. You need to understand that. That is how this works. If no one has ever told you that, you're hearing it here now. I'm just being 100% honest with you. Well, bro, okay, well, explain it how they're going sideways then. Oh, well, yeah, bro, I've been watching for 2 months. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. You know what you're talking about, man. You win 95% of the time. Okay, Buster, but explain it when they go sideways then, asshole. Huh? Explain that then, because then they don't got a clear objective in mind, huh? Because they're not creating no imbalances and they're not filling no imbalances. Then what? And they're not targeting no liquidity then, huh? Yes, they are. Look it up. It's called zero DTE. When they go sideways like this, they are churning the people out inside options. Not 300 points up and down sideways. That's just liquidation. I'm talking about when they go sideways like this through this time distortion without creating no imbalances. Like that, which is what you see. That is called time distortion. They are distorting time. The people in options, they have to adhere to theta decay. This ties into the story and the lesson that I told you earlier when I explicitly said they have the only store in town. And they know that you have to buy pins in order to work. And they have only 2 pins available. They have a red, which is a sell pin, and a blue pin, which is a buy pin. And they know for a fact that when you buy the red pin, you have to buy the blue pin to get out of the store, to go back home. And when you buy the blue pin, you have to buy the red pin to then go back home. And they know that if you hold on and if you don't make a decision fast enough, then the people that are in the store trading options, they then have to purchase the other one to then go back home. You want to know why? Let me add this analogy to this as well. The people that are in options, they're vampires. So they can only operate for a specific period of time, coincidentally 5 to 6 hours a day, because the sun comes up after about 5 to 6 hours at nighttime during the summer. So they know that if they hold you in the store long enough, that you're going to be forced to then buy the pin to go back home. I just added that to that just now. Stop and just think about that. That's exactly what that is. Because if you're guys, if they just go sideways for 5 hours and they haven't made a decision, and you're in an options contract and it's getting ready to go to zero, and it's not going for you or against you, are you going to take a 100% loss, or are you going to be like, man, fuck this, I'm going to cut it at 60%, let me get out so that I can survive another day? And when you sell, you have to pay them this little teeny number over here. It's called spread. You see that right there at the top hand corner, left hand corner of your screen? It's called spread. No one can escape that. Your broker has to pay that to them. And you pay your broker commissions. You're paying 2 people whenever you press buy and sell. Most people don't understand that. I swear to God, that's just what's going on. You cannot escape that. The difference between this sell and this buy button is what they make in profits every single time someone buys. That's all they're trying to do. I just hope you know that. So they're going to take it to a place to where you have to press sell or buy so that they can make this little money over here. That's all that they're doing. There's nothing else. So once you understand that, then you can seriously begin to master trading. That's it. That's literally all that they're doing. There's nothing else. And I'm just using these little imbalances here and these draws and liquidity in order to just align myself with what I think that they're doing. Lisa said something inside here. Lisa said, going to VWAP? Yeah, they're over here at the VWAP now. Looks to me like they might flash this again, like down in here and tap this 15-minute BISI, which is what Murdoch was talking about. Ken says, after meeting E, which is me, this story makes so much sense now. Yeah, I'm going to click on this and I'm going to read this through the next time distortion. Guys,
Yo, bro.
Who said what?
Go ahead.
Yeah, guys, those options plays that I sent out inside the options chain yesterday, guys, for this options channel that I started inside Discord, somebody said that them shits went 100%. Those puts that I bought yesterday Who said that? Somebody said that. I think that was Chilo.
I
Yeah,
said that.
yeah. Chilo said they went 100% or some shit. That was crazy. I just looked at that this morning. Um, Pretty much 100% from where E buy them for. Yeah. Damn, I just seen that just now. Anyway, um, yeah. Oh, what was you getting ready to say, Ken?
I was going to say that story explains the 2010 market crash, where this trader in his basement was basically loading up the DOM to the point that the system went to sick the liquidity and fucked the market up. And then
Yep,
he
I heard
pulled
about
that
that.
shit right at the end, and it shut back the other way. This is pretty much what you've been saying, and that's
Yeah,
the real life example of it. That shit is like, oh
I
shit.
remember that. I think they seized his funds, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They end up finding them in England, and
That's exactly what happened. So yeah, he caused a systematic sell-off based off of triggering the algorithms at the time, and so like yeah, and like he made a shitload of money, and they found him, and then they still seized his money. Scammers, guys, they know it's rigged and they know it's manipulated. They know these things, man. I promise to God, they know these things, man.
yo, you know what? You're right. And it was like, yo, this is how we eat. You can't be eating like us.
I'm like, what's going on? They know what they're doing. And guys, listen. Guys, they don't mind you trading the support and resistance and trend lines because they know that 98% of people are going to fail doing those things. But when you start tapping into what they're doing, then they got a problem with it. I promise you. I promise you. They're going to have a problem with that.
They gonna have a big problem with me.
Because if you start fucking around with this algorithm that they got going on, they're not going to like that. But you can do this from your crib, though, because you can see what they're doing. And you can just read it in real time. That's all that I'm doing. Because I understand how this market works. Guys, I didn't understand the liquidity aspect in full. So I opened up my hedge fund before I started to understand the liquidity aspect. And then once I started to understand how they were filling orders and this and that, I I didn't come across the strategy itself until I started doing this. Because what made me come across the strategy itself was there was a 19-year-old making $150,000 a day. And I was like, what is he doing? Well, what if I only did 10% of that? Or even held 5% of that? That would be insane a day. Whoa. Or what he's doing. I think I can replicate that. And so then I started to study, and then it just led me down a rabbit hole of just of this information because that's just how I work. You know what I'm saying? So like that's just how I work. So it led me down that goddamn rabbit hole, and I was like, man. And then like with what I know, it tied everything that I had previously known together. It just tied it all together, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is true. Like I now see what they were doing. It was almost like clairvoyance. Like I was like, whoa, that's why I was losing before. Okay, that's why I was losing before. Look at the Lulu bouncing. I need Lulu to go to 170. I might get out at 170 for real. Take a little $1,500 profit. A little scout, skills out. Get out. I'm gonna
1150
just hold the
coming up.
Lulu indefinitely.
1150 coming up.
1150 macro coming up, boys. Guys, I gotta go get some water real quick before this 1150 macro. I'm gonna turn this
Yeah,
over
I'm
to
in.
you
I'm in
guys.
here. I'm in here. Get ready for 11:50.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Diego.
Diego in
Yes,
here for
sir.
1150 macro. Hey, but before I go, boys, listen, we gotta blow the horn for drum roll, please. We gotta blow the horn for for Chris, because Chris passed his account. Oh, Alpha Wolf. I'm sorry, I keep on calling him by his first name. Hey guys, I'm not in the voice chat, but I just wanted to share that on my way to the hotel, I was able to get the $80 to pass the 5 evals, not activating them or nothing, just until trading. I just come back, but just wanted to say thank you to E and this community for helping me gain confidence in some of my pre-existing trading plans, and for showing me some tactics to add
Let's
to them to
go.
continue growing as a soon-to-be profitable trader. Thank you, and thank you, fam, and thank you, E. Hey, man, let me give him a hug. Hey, man, Chris, I know this might sound weird, bro, because I just met you a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and you just joined. But, man, listen, dog, I love you, bro, for real, man. Like, man, not, not like, not like that, but you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, all this side, I love you and I love your journey that you're going on, man. This is huge for you. Yes, you're soon to be profitable. Keep on doing what you're doing. Enjoy your cruise, and man, let's get acquainted while you're back. Hey, man, maybe study a little bit while you're out there too. If you want some things to study up on, shoot me a message, and I can shoot you some things to read up on or something like that. Because that cruise might get boring or whatever a little bit. Because you can't be turning up 24/7, so you might have some downtime. Let me know. Great job, Chris.
Hey, Murray,
Alpha
that
Wolf guys.
early?
His real name is Chris. Damn, it's about 11:50. Man, time is flying, guys. I got to get off at 1:30 anyway. Yeah, time is flying today. Yes, sir. Looking forward to it, man. Yes, sir. You're gonna get there, sir. Great job on studying and putting things together. Great
My
job.
boy Murray in there early.
Proud of him. Guys, I gotta go run and go get some water real quick before this 11:50 macro. Let's blow the horn for Chris. Rafiki says, is he leaving October 19th out of Galveston on Royal Caribbean? Because I am too. I don't know. Gotta ask Chris. Chris, you leaving October 19th out of Galveston on Royal Caribbean? Alpha Wolf? Is that what you're doing? Somebody said that. You might meet a like-minded trader. That's what they said on TikTok. They said, are you leaving October 19th out of Galveston? That's what they said. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll be right back in about 1 minute. So proud of him on his journey. Gotta keep it up.
Hey, Murdoch.
Yo,
So Pete, so check me out. So if I just wanted to sit and wait and target this 15 minute that's under MNQ, that's 15 that's over there.
yeah.
I just wanted to wait and say I just wanted to wait and target that after I see how it's gonna react to that zone, and then take a trade. That would be a safe thing if I didn't want to get chopped up in the middle.
Hell yeah.
So just wait for price to retrace to that area if it ever does. If it don't, then it's no trade. But if I go at any
That probably be
time,
your like that probably be like probably like a B plus setup right there, low key. If you get a tap into a 15 higher time FUG and then it give you that retrace back to where and then it matches up with the time frame that you're looking at and what you're trying to target, hell yeah. So right now this is falling in place for the 1150 right now.
right, to shoot fucking green the way that it's sitting in that zone down there.
They about to tap into this 15 minute and get some momentum off of it. Watch. That's why I called this out earlier. I called
I
this out
want
before we even got all the way here. I said it's coming to this 15 minute busy for the 1150 setup.
Modok, I want to ask a question. If I if I understand what you're saying, does it mean that the BC, the 15 minutes BC, I have to confirm it on 15 minutes time frame and 5 minutes BC on 5 minutes time frame?
Hold on. Say that one more again, cause you're talking low. Can you speak up a little bit, please?
I said, so what you just said
Hold on. Let me
now,
turn my.
does
Let
it
me hold on.
mean that
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
said based on what you just said now, does it mean that if I see 15 minutes BC, I should go to check if it appears on 15 minutes time frame?
You still talking? You still talking kind of like fast, bro? Go again.
Okay, I said that if I see 15 minutes BC,
Okay.
do I need to go to 15 minutes time frame to confirm it first?
Absolutely. That's the only way you'll be able to see a 15 minute busy on a 15 minute time frame. I mean, you could have it on your 1 minute, but it'd be all cluttery with all those FUGs. But I mean, just to have it all spread out, like how E got it, and you see how he got his box highlighted, and then he got his FUGs for his 1 minute chart, right? So that way it won't be all clutter up. He know on he typing into a higher time frame FUG on his 1 minute on his entry chart. That's why he ain't got to really too much flip around to chart, because everything all on one chart. If that makes sense. So that way it help you structure your trades and you'll know where you at in your trade and how to predict, you know what I mean, what it's finna do in a certain sense. So like if you can tell, if you go back and look and highlight all your FUGs, right, you can see that every time it touches it touches to the tip and bounces off of it on each single time it creates one. Like if you go check it and do the back test on every FUG 15 minute time frame, FUGs on that, you can see every single one time, at least one time, it bursted off of it. One either the opposite way or the other way, if that makes sense.
Okay, thank you for the explanation.
No problem, brother. It just I want to know a real question for everybody right now, and I'm not even trying to throw no shade on some real like real shit. How many of y'all really watch the ICT videos that's in the playlist? Like I want to know, like how many of y'all really watched it?
I'm still watching them, bro.
Like literally watched 22 and 23, cause I watched both of them. Literally,
That's the test right there. There, yep. Yep, that right there.
That's what's making it clearer, bro. Like, cause now I got an
Exactly.
understanding of what
Why
it's
you think
looking
I know
like.
what
So
I?
now when I
Why
look
you
at
think
it,
I?
it's
Why y'all
different.
think I know what I know?
That's it right
Why
there.
Right.
y'all think? Why y'all think I know what I know?
A versus coming into there first and not knowing anything and watching them videos, it was
Come
vague.
on.
But now that I done applied and start understanding what it means now when I watch the videos, now it's like, oh, what the fuck?
That's the
Like,
test.
whoa.
That's the test right there, y'all. That was the test.
She's Key says rewatching as I'm learning. Yes, guys, you're gonna have to go back and guys listen to me. I promise you. If it is not making sense to you, then you're gonna have to go back and rewatch, or listen to what I'm saying and then go back and rewatch. He said, Shirley says, I'm not gonna lie, he makes me so sleepy, but he taught me a lot. Yeah, guys, listen, he's gonna put you to sleep. And he's also gonna, guys, and he's also gonna almost
He do
almost
that
like
on purpose
enrage you a little
though.
bit
He
because
do
he's
that
so
on
cocky.
purpose though. Do that on purpose, y'all. He spread the videos out on purpose because he don't
Yes.
want y'all to just think that y'all can just get it on one. No, hell nah. That's why he do that. I understand it now.
Guys, the key to unlocking this market is inside of a $40 per month Discord and knowledge of community page, or $100 every 3 months. However, the key to beginning to seriously understand is hidden in plain sight as well. It is on that $11 a month knowledge page, or $29 every 3 months. But see, a lot of people go, bro, I'm paying $11 a month for that shit. That ain't nothing. Shit. Oh shit. I just want to get right to the learning. Or shit, I want to get right to something else that matters. Listen to me. Guys, Murdoch didn't even know what an FEG was 2.5 months ago. And now he's seeing this market like how I'm seeing it. And it took him 2.5 months of studying, 2 months of studying, and he's profitable after a month and a half. There is a reason. It is because he took what was on that knowledge and community page seriously.
Very seriously, bro.
He took
Like
it
seriously.
seriously. Guys, he took the stuff on that page seriously and he watched those videos. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, that shit put me to sleep. It made me
No, that's what I'm
sleepy.
saying. I fell asleep with my phone in my bro. I'm telling y'all, I fell asleep to the point I had my phone in my
He's put me
hand,
to
y'all.
sleep. I promise you. But guys, listen to me. Guys, you know what's not gonna be sleepy? Murdoch is not sleepy when he's sitting here screaming because he knows what he's talking about. He not sleep in. He's very awake. You're gonna be very awake when that money start hitting your account, and when you starting to see what the hell is really going on. Like you're gonna be like, bro, this is ridiculous how I'm able to do this right now. See, guys, it's always slow in the initial process here. See what I'm saying? It's always slow in the initial process. But once you understand it, you can do, guys, you can literally do whatever it is that you want to in this reality. It's crazy. Anyway, guys, 1150 macro coming up. Let's lock in. Let's focus up. My Wi-Fi tripping, but I'm gonna wait to sort of kind of restart it, guys. So, guys, listen. Like, if I got some problems or whatever, y'all let me know. Cause my Wi-Fi tripping over here at this crib.
Y'all see how I came down to tap into that 15 minute? Look what I'm saying, y'all. Like telling y'all, bruh. Look, telling y'all.
Guys, listen. For this 1150 macro, if they give me a pullback in here into this first presented heading into this 1150 macro, I'm going to long this in order to potentially target like one of these draws and liquidity up here above. Just to let you know, that's just what I'm going to do respectively. London, the 1150 macro is inside the Time Hacks channel inside Discord. So the Time Hacks channel inside Discord. If you look at my screen, London, welcome to the family, London. Right here. It's right over here on the Time Hacks channel. Everything you need to succeed is literally handed to you. You just can't fall asleep throughout the learning process. It's right here. Everything, the terminology, time hacks, the models, Gap Fill Thursday that we played yesterday, the 800 catalog book section, eval instant pass, so you don't have to ever trade an evaluation if you don't ever want to. But I recommend you learn, because it don't matter how many evals you can get if you just blow them. So traded the indicators that I got, which I'm really not using no indicators, but the FVG ones. stocks for swinging stocks, options channel that I just added yesterday that went 100%, and they're a week and a half out. Ain't no 0 DTE either. Everything that you need inside here, the 1K to the 50K withdrawal challenge, and we got a gold trading floor where people trade gold during Asia in London. Everything you need inside here is here, and the pre-market trading plan. Y'all need to study up on that knowledge community page. That right there is exactly why I will never bend on that page. So like whenever people ask me or whenever they say, hey man, why do I have to pay $11 a month for? I just want the Discord. I say, no, stay over there. That's why. Because I know for a fact that it's going to change exactly how you look at this market. I'm waiting to pull us back into the zone here. What did you do out of nowhere? You'll listen to him. What do you say? You'll listen to him for 2 hours and he'll drop the gem off and keep moving. Gotta listen. Novus, alert. Nervous, alert. That's exactly what he does. Guys, he will start rambling and he will say something that will change your life. Like, guys, it will be a full-blown breakthrough. Like randomly, like he'd be like, I'm the God. And by the way, if you long this first presented over here, and if you do this out of this X, Y, and Z, you'll never look at this the same. This is what this market is targeting. And you'll be like, oh my God, did he just say that? I see what he's talking about now. How did I not see that? And then while you're realizing that, he's going. What are we thinking for the 1150 macro? Bullish. I'm serious. What he'll do? It's absolutely insane.
Is it still on the table? Because
Is it still? He said, "Yes, I found it. Thank you." Once we're done this weekend, I'm going over everything. I joined today. I'm gonna read all the weekend and watch the videos. London says, guys.
Hey, you not lying, bro. Bro, I had to rewind that fucking video like 2 or 3 times when he did that shit to me, bro. Like real shit. I had to like, hold on, wait. I didn't catch that, bro.
Guys, they're just not giving me a
bro.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. They're just not giving me a pullback for this 1150 macro, guys. I was
They
trying
finna
to
get
long
pullback.
this.
Damn. Ooh, wait. They creating an FUG right now. They give you a pullback in this one right now. That's about to be created in this equilibrium. That'd be your pullback right now. It's gonna give you a pullback. Watch, bro.
If they give me a pullback anywhere into the zone over this next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm gonna long this. Bullish as fuck, yeah, bullish.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's gonna give you a pullback.
Guys, listen. That's why when you sign up, what does the verbiage say on page 1? What does it say on page 1? Like, guys, what does it say? I mean, not page 1, page 3. Hold on. It literally says, what does it say?
You have to read and properly analyze and understand both. At the beginning, you talk about?
Page 2, the knowledge community page. It says, it literally, guys, I am going to outline it for you like a baby. It literally says, the link is attached for all members to access the playlist. When you watch it in bold, in all caps, it says, do not skip. I know he might rant for a few minutes. I know he might toot his horn. However, these videos are only 30 to 45 minutes long, and it will change your life. Yes, in all caps again. You will have to rewind numerous times to fully process something he has said because it will sound foreign. And I put in all bold on this sentence. I says he is not wrong. Trust me, I backtested it and researched it. This is what's required. You are a student. You cannot expect to make thousands every day for a few hours worth of work if you're not willing to take notes and properly process the information in all bold and for the word first. And I said, watch 2022 first, then 2023. Do not mix the order. And then I said, you can join Discord before and while you are watching it so you can learn, because you still got to learn how to work Discord. Literally, that's exactly what I said. So when Murdoch was like, guys, when Murdoch said, man, I had to rewind it like 2 or 3 times. Because it's not going to make sense to you. Mostly it's not, because it didn't make sense to me. And I got a degree in finance. That shit didn't make no sense to me. That shit was foreign. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about with like a liquidity sweep in this target of this business?
No, real shit, bro.
And then
And
like
then what
guys, and then like I had to do research by myself elsewhere.
exactly. Exactly.
So like
Oh my Lord.
because he's not necessarily going to teach you how to properly read in like a fair value gap. But hold on, but stop. That's on page 1 of the knowledge and community page. Ding 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 ding. It shows you how to read FEGs properly, what a BISI and what a SIBI is. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. It'll show you. It'll show you what a liquidity sweep is so that you can tie all these things together. It is perfectly organized for you in order. You just have to follow the instructions and click the hyperlinks. I promise you it's there. So like if he starts saying stuff that's too foreign, then you need to rewind. And you need to go back to the FEG playlist, simplify. I got everything for you. So like if you're struggling, then you need to let me know what you're struggling with. And then like if you want to hear from me, I'll tell you. I'll say, did you watch 2022 in full yet? Did you study those time hacks yet? Have you back tested the BISs and the SIBIs yet? Did you study the FEG Simplified and the liquidity playlist? And if the answer to any one of those questions is no, then you have your answer. I'm just being for real with you guys. It is there. Guys, every single
Why
person.
y'all think I'm so confident? Why y'all think I'm so confident to get into a trade? I don't care.
Guys,
if
every single person that has studied that playlist and that understands what I'm talking about, guys like they're like ridiculously profitable now. AC, Murdoch is just now starting to come into this. Guys, just to name a few. There's several others, but these are just the people that just show up and that are just active every single day. They just smashed the liquidity that I was looking at for 1150. Guys, they didn't even give me a chance. They just went straight parabolic in a straight line.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord above. Thank the ICT playlist. Thank the ICT playlist. Anybody that got in at the top of that 1 hour, 5 minute, and 15, God bless you.
Guys, listen. This right here was, guys, they went parabolic on this. This was parabolic. This right here was a parabolic.
Bro, I literally had a client that came in for the most redundant thing, bro. I was waiting for that level.
This is parabolic.
Life, man. But we still came out of here 250 for the lunch sweep. I'm gone.
Good job, my brother. Have a great day. Guys, this is 800 ticks in a straight line.
That's so crazy.
man, I'm finna fuck TV. Man,
let's go, Murdoch.
Sunday night.
God bless his soul, man. God bless his soul, man. Hey,
I'm going on live. I'm doing this shit, man.
He says Murdoch's energy is unmatched. His energy is unmatched, bro. My God. Hey, man. God bless that man's soul, boy. I love it, boy. I'm telling you, man. Now, look, I'm not going to lie. There are times where I got to go, hey, Murdoch, hey, man, look, calm down just a little bit. But, man, listen to me, boy. He get me going, though. Murdoch is the light to this group, for real. You know, he is. He is. Because, shit, I you know me, I just be chilling. Murdoch just make me happy. Dude is always in a great mood. Yeah, he is. He's always in a great mood. Guys, listen. Guys, I'm always in a great mood, too. Guys, Guys, I'm in a great mood, guys, because every single day I wake up, guys, I get to print money. Non-stop. Who wouldn't be in a great mood? Shit.
Hello?
I'm in a great, guys, I'm in a great mood. Hold on, guys. I'm getting ready to switch over to my demo account so that I can copy trade this.
For the Federal Reserve. That's how I feel.
So I can copy trade my Bullinox accounts.
I'm on Federal Reserve. Fuck the time out. Excuse my language. Straight up. And you're gonna feel the same way. I'm telling y'all, bro. Once y'all look at this, bro, I'm telling y'all. Even Tim messaged me this morning. He talked about, bro, now that I watched the videos, dog. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he ain't watched none of them, but he been watching the motherfuckers like I told him to do, like watch all of them. He's like, bro, that shit is crazy. Yeah. This shit is crazy. Yeah, it's gonna even get even crazier. It's gonna fuck your mind up. I'm telling y'all. It's gonna bring y'all confidence, bro. You went along?
No,
Order canceled.
Nah, I was getting ready to trade my Bullnuts
No, that
accounts.
long you was good though. That long would have been good. Oh shit, I wasn't gonna say nothing. You was gonna be
Yeah, nah,
good.
I was just doing nah. I
You
was just
gonna
doing
be
this a
good.
test
You
order.
gonna get a
I
good
was doing a
40
test order.
points easy. If you would have got in right there, you was gonna get a good 40 points easy. I promise you.
Man, that 1150
That-
macro is no joke.
man, come on, man. I gave them the play for the day, man. I
Guys,
literally
if
gave
y'all
them the
just studied that 1150 macro, and if y'all found like a first presented to manage your risk off of that 1150 macro with a drawn liquidity, y'all heard what Diego just did. Guys, Diego logged on. He was like, "Hey, man, I'm here for my guys." He has a full-time job. Do you understand that, guys? Do you understand what just happened? Like, I don't want that to go over your head here, guys. A guy that has a full-time job logged in and hopped into the chat and said, "Hey, man, I'm here for the 1150 macro on my damn lunch break." And then he said, "Hold on, let me explain this to you right now." And he logged in. He said, and he said, "Hold on, right quick. 1150 macro coming up. Shit, I can manage my risk off of this one over here and a touch of this Mississippi. Let me see what I'm getting ready to get." And he made a quick $250 to $300 on his lunch break, and now he's going to go back for the rest of the day and then do whatever he's doing. And he logged off. He was like, "All right, then I'll catch y'all later." All right, chat. Do you understand what just happened? Imagine if you could just do that every single day. And he just traded one account. Like, imagine if he had 10 or 20. He'd make six, five, 10, 6,000, 6, 7, $8,000 a day just from one model. That's inside Discord. That's what I'm saying. That's the shit that I'm talking about right there. But he studied that macro. And he's in and he's out. Did they eclipse this? Yes, they did. I might be looking for a potential short entry somewhere on up here in this zone here in order for them to target a lower draw over here. Why? Because they just swept this over here, and they're tapping into this one. They're tapping down to this 5 and this 15 here. I might be willing to dibble and dabble a little bit and maybe manage my risk and maybe add up into here, like maybe add up into the SIBI over here in order to target, in order to target 60 ticks or so to the downside. Let me see. Let me look at ES to make sure ES isn't getting ready to do nothing stupid and hurt me. They just swept this. They just swept this, and they just swept this 5 here. I'm getting ready to dibble and dabble right now in order to try and target 60 ticks to the downside. How many ticks is this?
That's a good ass. That's a good ass short.
Yeah, I missed it just now. They're starting to pull it back right now. I missed it. I missed that.
You still got it. If you create your fair value gap, you can manage your risk off of that to go to this. Take out this
Yeah,
little
exactly.
minor right here at 822 before it get there, and go tap into the equilibrium to continue to move.
Look
It's
at
about
that
to create a
ratio.
bearish. It's going to create a bearish one right now. You can manage your risk off of this one that's about to be presented.
I'm getting ready to go short right now in order to target a lower draw right now. I want to see if they
You
want
could
to
target
reverse
as
it.
one. You could target as 1 and as 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Order
That's your
filled.
I'm gonna go short right now, guys, and I want to try and get 60 ticks out of this move right over here. So I'm short right now, and I want to see how this market reacts over here to the zone over here, guys, because we just swept this over here. So like, I want to see how they're getting ready to react here. This one right here is probably about like a C because I'm in 8 contracts or whatever, but I'm in my Bullinox accounts as of right now. Hold on, let me double check this. So like, I'm in my Bullinox accounts right now. So I'm in a short right now. I probably should have did about 4 or 5, but I'm in my Bullinox accounts. So like, I'm more so willing to risk these because I got a shitload of Bullinox accounts. I have like a shitload of these accounts. A shitload of these. So I'm willing to dibble and dabble a little bit more with just a little bit more size than with my Apexes. Because I got a shitload of these accounts. So my trading style is going to be a little bit more risky as far as this is concerned with these accounts, respectively. I'm just being honest with you. So, because I'm not even waiting for first presented off of this. I'm not even doing that. So, off of a move like this. I'm getting rich. I'm getting ready to re-add again
You
right now.
good?
Hold on.
Oh, you good, bro. You good, bro.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to add one more time into this and then possibly look into something like this, just for a slightly better entry over this. I'm getting ready to add and I'm getting ready to double my size right now on this trade. I just feel just like taking just a little bit more risk on these accounts because it's the Bullinos accounts. So like, I really don't even really be trading these too much, right?
Order filled.
So I added up just now slightly on this trade right here. And so like I just wanted to just to see just exactly what they're getting ready to do over here. So I'm down about 80 ticks on this trade right now. I want to see them target this lower drawn liquidity over here and maybe try and run this over here to the downside, and I'll be out over here. I just wanted just to see what they're getting ready to do, guys. They've gone
The
straight
twelve oh
vertical
eight,
and they're
the
tapping into a
1208 coming
5,
up.
15, and a
The
5
twelve oh
here.
eight coming up. The 1208 coming up. So you in a good position.
Yeah.
Just might got in too early. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Probably should have waited for the 1208 sweep, but we'll see. And I probably should have waited for first presented, but I'm willing to double and dabble with these accounts over here. So I'm taking a little bit more risk on these trades, respectively, just based off of this fact.
It's tapping into this 5 right now. And about to
They're
tap
heating
into
this
this
up.
1.
Starting to heat this up to the upside. This is going straight vertical again. This right here is the full blown liquidation break right here. I'm not going to add any more to this. I want to see what this market does over here to this right over here. This right here is the full blown liquidation break right here. This right here is the decision zone that this market's getting ready to have to make off of this move here. I'm in about my normal trade size right now, but this right here is the liquidation break. This market is going to make a decision either here, like this right here has this entire fade of this market right here. This 1 minute SIBI right here. This has the fate of this entire market in its hands right now, this 1 minute SIBI. I want to see what they're getting ready to do here. Looks to me like they might be trying to sweep this. This is a liquidation break on a Friday. We gotta watch this. They're not tapping into this right now. We gotta watch this. I don't want to add anything more to this. I don't want to add anything more on this. I'm watching this break right over here, and I want to see this rejection of this. It's 1624. We tapped into this one right now, and personally speaking, I'm willing to risk these accounts off of this 1 minute SIBI right here, because this will be my A plus entry. So I'm getting ready to add right now in order to average up, to potentially lose better, or to potentially still target my lower drawn liquidity based off of the straight vertical move right now. So I'm getting ready to re-add right now off of this candle as we're tapping into this 1 minute.
Order filled.
I just added again 8 more contracts, and I'm in 24, and I'm trying to target this over here to the downside. I want to see what they're getting ready to do over here, and I'm going to hold this. I just added 8 more for a slightly better entry on the test of this 1 minute SIBI right over here. I'm personally willing to risk these accounts here. I just want to see just what they're getting ready to do. So I'm in 24. I'm in a lot larger size than I normally want to be in. But again, these are my Bullinos accounts. So I'm willing to risk these. And I only got 3 of these accounts.
They finna pull it back.
Yep. So we'll see. So I re-added again for a 3rd time, and I'm watching this. If this gets inversed, then this trade is just invalid. It just is. That's my line in the sand with this account, and I'm willing to risk these accounts off of this. Look at that. I'm willing to risk these Bullinuts accounts off of this. Guys, I'm not going to close this trade. They're either going to blow these accounts or not. It's one or the other. On God. It's literally, guys, it's literally one or the other. So it's either they blow these 3 Bullinuts accounts that I have because one of these is a demo because I have to trade the demo off of this or not.
It's gonna reverse because it just tapped into a 15-minute Sibby on ES.
But they could just overshoot this though, because I only got $500 or $600 more in wiggle room on this account.
Okay. I mean, you ain't tripping about that count
Yeah.
anyway. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't even went in there with that 1% anyway.
Yeah.
That was that bearish in the first place.
But yeah, now look, I knew what I was more so sort of kind of dealing with here, respectively, because I took a
You
trade.
trying to just pass them? Or you trying to just pass them? That's what you trying to do?
No,
You just
these
don't
are
care.
3 fully funded Bullinuts accounts that like I was looking at. These are fully funded Bullinuts.
Oh, okay. But they just extra ones?
Well.
Not extra, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no. What it is that Bullinox only allows me to activate 3 at a time, and so I passed 11 in one swoop.
Oh, and then you just getting charged for the other ones.
Yeah.
Plus those, and
Well,
you not.
Well, no. So like with Bullinox, like you don't get charged a monthly fee, but you can only activate 3 at a time.
3 at a time, right?
So
Okay.
I'm
But I'm saying
willing.
the ones that's on the side, they still get charged as an activation fee, or you pay for those and you just let them sit. You get what I'm saying? Because you can only have 3 activated at a time. So the ones that's sitting in the eval state, you still getting taxed for it.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct. So I still have like 12 to 15 Bullinox accounts. 12 to 15 plus Bullinox accounts, just that I'm
Okay.
still paying a monthly fee on.
Yeah.
And like, and I have 8 that are past waiting to be activated. They're getting ready.
Right.
They're getting ready to blow this account off of this trade. I can see it right now just based off of the pattern that they're doing. They're trying to target this liquidity right over here. They're trying to hit this. They're probably going to blow up this account. They've gone 1% in a straight line with no pullback off of the 1150 macro. This right here is a full-blown liquidation break again in a straight. Guys, this is what I'm talking about with like the negative HVL. This is why it's a lot, guys. This is why it's best to wait for confirmation, maybe like a first presented or something like that, so that you don't really try and catch a falling knife, because the knife can keep going against you nonstop for whatever specific reason. They don't have to go lower, and they don't.
Order
have to go higher.
canceled.
What was that?
Order filled.
Yeah. You can hear it. Listen. That was 2. And then there were 2. You can hear it. This right here was my line in the sand, and I aligned it perfectly with this. If they inverse this, then all of them are going to be done. So they better dump this.
They finna shoot this shit because ES already inverted that one. That NQ haven't yet. That shit's crazy, dog. Look at that shit, bro.
That shit went straight up and didn't look back.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna still hold on to this bitch. I promise, guys.
Now
It's win or lose with this shit. Guys, I promise you. I swear to God, it is win or lose with this. I promise.
Bro.
Guys, this right here is what I'm looking at. If they inverse this, then this is just wrong. But they closed out one of my accounts.
They might
for
be
some weird reason.
Oh, they already closed out one?
Oh. Yo.
Yeah.
Check this out. They just closed all 3 of the Bullinox accounts out. And the demo is still running. That's what you're seeing.
Oh.
So
they been blue.
So
they been blue.
They closed it out right here. I still think this is what I think. So the demo account is still running. I thought personally, hold on real quick. Hold on. Because I'm gonna close this trade right here.
Order filled.
Because the demo is a demo. So let's see. Timestamp 12:12. I'm going to go in on my Apex accounts, and I'm going to try and manage my risk to this 1 minute Sibi right here. And I'm going to manage my risk to an inverse of this 1 minute Sibi right here. So the same trade that I was trying to stay in, I'm going to try and take this, and I'm going to manage my risk to this. Like, I just want to see just specifically just what they're getting ready to do really quickly here. Hold on.
Let them take out this zone right here first, bro. Right here at 937. Let
What,
them
you
take out
talking
this
about like
zone
960?
on NQ. 937 on NQ. Let them take out that liquidity, that little minor real quick.
What, right
So
here?
that's
Yeah.
what they're trying to attack. ES already took it out. You can see.
But I can still manage my risk to this over here, though.
There's one, you want to tap back into the 1 and that 5? Yeah, you
Yeah.
could do that. You could short it into that, yeah, just to get a quick
Order
20, 30,
filled.
40 points.
All right, bet. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I'm right back into the trade that I just lost in order for me to target this lower draw on liquidity about 75 ticks to the downside. So like I'm still trying to manage my risk to this right here, respectively. So like I want to see what they're getting ready to do, and so yeah, now like I just ran out of drawdown on the trailing drawdown accounts. So I'm back in this trade because what I was looking at has not been invalidated. So like I just want to see what they're getting ready to do off of this. And I'm just trying to target 75 ticks to the downside off of this trade. Right down here on the sweep of this liquidity over here.
Juicy
So
as
like
fuck.
I'm right back in this trade, and like I want to see them take
That
out.
shit looks so juicy. Oh my lord.
I want to front run it slightly, and then like I want to be out here about 74 ticks.
Yeah, perfect.
In order for them to use this 1 and this 5 as fuel in order to go higher. If they just immediately start shooting this up, this is just absolutely ridiculous.
I don't see that happening. I see them pulling it back because
Pulling this
ES,
back slightly in order for them to,
yeah,
for fuel to go higher.
absolutely.
So yeah, I'm right back in this trade, and I'm managing my risk, and I'm looking at this right here, respectively. After just straight vertical 1+ percent move. So like I'm risk sinking these accounts or whatever. So yeah, like I just lost 3 bonus accounts, but I got 11 of them sitting over there on the side that are already passed. So I want to see what they're getting ready to do on over here in the zone. I'm testing this a little bit here.
ES might fuck this up, bro.
What was it? Was that ES?
Yeah, ES might fuck this up, bro.
Yeah, brother, but ES just took this out though.
Yeah, ES bouncing off this 1 and that 5 that it tapped into already that we were looking at on NQ.
Yeah.
And so they might fuck that trade up.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hard bounce too.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's why I said wait. Damn. I should
Fuck.
I was like, fuck. Wait till they take out that 937. Then you would have been good for a short then.
Stop loss. Stop loss is if they inverse this, I'm going to enter the risk management mode again. Look at that move. Yeah, I'm going back into risk management mode off of the inverse of this. So I'm watching to see how this candle closes. They just inverse that. So technically speaking, that should be your stop loss, technically speaking, because what I was looking at was wrong. It was invalidated. So I'm entering into risk management mode as of right now. This right here was the drawn liquidity that I was looking at right here. But I want to see how this candle forms. I'll manage this and I'll see what's going on. I'm in 8 contracts. I want to see what's getting ready to happen right now. don't want to necessarily add to this trade anymore. Not necessarily. I want to see. Is this liquidity up here? I'm not going to add. They're teasing this. But I'm going to watch this. I'm going to watch this. Look at that candle. They're using this one as fuel. I'm not going to cut this. I'm going to still hold this.
That's a good ass hold.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to still hold this.
Absolutely, because they took out the miner that I was talking about. Oh, they
Yeah.
did not. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying wait, because that's what they was trying to target.
This right here was a liquidation fake out breakout. They were faking you. They're not getting ready to target this right here that I was looking at. And they're probably gonna do it in one swoop. Stop, you're gonna blow up dick out here. I did. They're targeting this now in one swoop. Front running by a tick. They're targeting this shit right now to the downside. I wonder, how many ticks is this?
You good, bro. You good, bro.
70 tick dump.
You all the way good, bro. Trust me.
I'm gonna be out right before they tap into this 1 and this 5 for fuel, which is what I was looking at earlier.
Absolutely. That's a good ass out.
I don't know if we have slightly front run this a little bit.
You good, bro. You trust me.
But I don't like the way that they're tapping into that blue.
No, you good. You good. Trust me.
Slow pivot conviction.
Because ES is eating through that 1 and that 5.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Trust, it's finna eat through that shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't like that though, brother. Okay, so a 1 minute Sibi which is presented. This right here would have this right here should have been the first short confirmation off of this entire move right here. This right here should have been our first short confirmation. This right here was the first presented that we should have taken a play off of. This right here was the first presented that we should have been shorting off of. That right there was the first presented. That was the first presented that we should have been trying to play. I don't like that. I don't like what I'm doing because I'm looking at this right now and I should have front ran that. I'm not front running my targets like how I normally am. Because I saw how they tapped into this right here to use this as fuel to go higher. And I ignored that fact. But this is the first presented right here. I wonder if I should add more to this first presented to then still target what I was looking at. This right here was the first, this right here should have been the trade. Right here. Managing my risk off of this first presented. Because I got an hour before I got to go. This one right here might be my last trade. This looks bullish. This looks bullish to me. I think this is bullish, and I think they're using this in order for fuel to go higher. And I should have closed that trade, and I'm letting it influence me. I'm letting some things cloud my judgment. I should have closed that trade now that I think about it. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I'm gonna figure this out here. Only reason why I didn't do it is because there was a wick list right here that I was looking at. So why not close? The reason why not close is because I'm
It's
watching
just
how it
1
reacts to this
minute.
first
Yeah,
position.
just 1 minute. Yeah, at least one
I'm
minute. It's
watching to see how
holding
this
up.
reacts over here in this zone over here. And there's a wickless candle over here, brother, that like I was looking at over here, and they haven't tapped into this 1 in this 5 minute for fuel. That's why. This right here was the first presented that I was originally that I should have managed my risk off of initially.
Yeah, on ES, they got two of them instead of. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know. That's my
Exactly.
confirmation that I know it's gonna
Exactly.
go lower. So all that shit's a fake out. You feel
Exactly.
me?
Exactly.
Cause ES give up the ghost. I'm telling y'all, ES be giving up that ghost.
Yeah, Murdoch, I see that as I watch them together, and like all on the screen, like I can see how they move like that. I can see how you can kind of watch them.
I'm getting ready to re-add into size on this. I added to this respectively. I added a little bit more onto this. And I want to see what they're getting ready to do over here.
Order
ES,
filled.
what was that? Sound.
Order filled.
They just inverse that. This is bullish. They're targeting this. I added because I saw that there was a 602.23 and a low of right here. There's a volume balance right here. That was why I added. There's a lower drawn liquidity right here that gets filled at 24. That was one of the reasons why I added more size there because of that draw. I wonder what's more powerful though, that or this. I'll wait and I'll see. I wonder which one is more powerful. Ineligible for my next payout off of that move. They're about to break this out. Just making wrong decisions after wrong decisions. Cutting it when I should have held. Watch this. They're up here dancing around up here at this top. I wonder wonder if I should re-add again in order to target this volume balance right here to get out at a better loser. To be a better loser. Wow. I'm going to add again to be a better
Order
loser.
submitted.
I'm going to add again in order to be a better loser, in order to get out here. Fully out here. Off of that liquidation break that I just saw just now. There's a 7-point volume balance right here that I want them to target respectively. I'm in 24. I'm almost at my normal size. Whoa. Whoa. They didn't even target this. Yeah, I'm ineligible
See,
for my next payout.
they targeted, but ES targeted and Q didn't target it.
Fuck.
That's the thing.
They just,
And
bro.
Q didn't target, and ES targeted it though. What we were looking at, like what we were looking at on ES played out, but on Q
They
it just
dumped
didn't
in
play out.
120 ticks and gave up a full-blown 120 tick move again, which leads me to believe that they're going to come out. I don't think they're going to give up this ghost twice in a row, 3 times in a row. Pump, dump, pump, dump. No, they're going to do pump, dump, pump, pump.
Yeah, they finna pump it. They got some equal highs right here on ES.
Yeah, they're
They
about to
finna
pump
shoot.
this.
They finna shoot this shit, bro.
Yeah, they're about to shoot this. Yeah, they're about to shoot this. I should probably cut this.
Yeah, get out, get out. Hell yeah, get out.
I wonder if I'm willing to risk this account though.
It's on how many accounts is it?
It's 4. Stop loss. They're getting ready to shoot this. They're dancing us around here. But I'm looking at ES, man. ES is looking like it's trying to roll over. Slightly.
ES got some equal highs right here. That's trying
Where?
to take out. All right, that's
Oh,
694.
fuck.
That's what I was saying. They finna shoot this.
694. Yes. ES has these equal highs. Yeah. I'm about to cut this. When I do, though, I will let you know. Yeah, nah, ES has these equal highs. ES is about to smash this, and this is about to shoot. I gotta watch this. Just from the reason why I don't want to cut it is because of this 7-point volume imbalance over here. They just created a 15-minute BISI. Bullish. Fuck. This is fully bullish. They just eclipsed that. They just eclipsed the HOD. This trade is wrong. It's wrong, and we should cut the trade. It's done. It's done, and it's wrong, but I'm gonna just let it ride out. So we lost on this trade, and it's done. The trade's done. It's over. I lost, and I was wrong. Just to let you know. So just to let you know, it's over with. The trade's done. I gotta log off, and I gotta head out in an hour for this meeting for my mom's house. But trade's done. I turned a loser into a winner. I turned a winner into a loser. I was up 60 ticks and I was trying to get 75, which is what I never really do. And I exercised poor judgment on trying to hold out a trade, and When I should have cut it. Wishy-washy. Poor decisions. 2 losses in a week. 3. Because I lost a Bullnuts account. As far as the decision is concerned. Sizing problems too. So like they're going to eclipse this right here. If they don't, it'll be an act of God. They're gonna shoot this, and when they shoot this, QQQ is gonna shoot. But I'm gonna just let this just trade. But I'm gonna just let this particular trade ride. Win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna just let it ride. Until it gets here or it doesn't. But but this is the second idea that I've had this week that was wrong. Considering that I've already chucked this trade up as a loss, I'm not going to manage this trade anymore. Because these accounts that I have, they're ineligible for a payout. So win, lose, or draw, I'm gonna just let them ride to the destination. Win, lose, or draw, I'm gonna just let it ride. I'm gonna just let it ride. I'm not even gonna manage it. It went to the trading plan for NQ, it did. Guys, I'm not managing this trade as of right now, like as far as like the stop loss. So like I'm gonna take a look at the pre-market trading plan. Mm. 24,967. Jesus Christ. It did. It did that. It did that, and I was not alert. I'm gonna start writing down the shit that I fucking send out. How's that? It did that. Right here. 24,967 is on the table for the upside on a Judas swing recovery bounce. This right here is the Judas swing recovery bounce. Look it up. This is a full-blown Judas swing recovery bounce. Guys, it does not get any more textbook than that. I swear to God, it does not. It does not get any more textbook than that. None. This is a full-blown Judas swing, full-blown recovery bounce, and they take out the high. And I wrote that, and I didn't even pay attention to that. I wrote that, and I was not aware of that. My damn self, which is wild. Guys, I'm not even gonna cut this at break even, guys. I'm gonna literally just like let this trade ride, like win, lose, or draw. Because this idea that I had, it was wrong, and it's just 4 Apex accounts for me. So I'm willing to just let this trade ride respectively. So if they shoot it up again, and like if they blow it, then they blow it. Or like if they TP, then they just TP it. I swear to God. On my soul.
You still holding it?
Yeah, bro. Because the trade
they never
wrong.
invalidated what you was looking at.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's just that it just happens to be that they just didn't respectively just like blow up the account. That was it.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
But yeah,
at least you don't go on the fucking weekend all sad, bro. I didn't want that shit. That shit gonna make me feel some type of way.
I'm gonna close this right here. Cause they just flashed that, did they? Low of 26, close of 23. Nah, they didn't. Nah, not yet.
They want to come grab this liquidity.
Yeah, I'm gonna just let this I'm gonna just let this trade just ride, just regardless, because I'd already chucked up this trade as a loss. My idea was failed. So whatever they decide to do, they just decide to do. It just is what it is. My idea on as to why I was entering the trade was failed. So I chuck it up as a loss. It was a failure. I failed. I don't even care about the break even on these accounts. I really don't. I failed. Whoa, look at that candle. Because either they come back to what I was looking at or not. What was this? Close 23, low 26. They didn't feel that volume imbalance there. They didn't do that. From green to negative again. They're gonna blow up the account. ES is trying to target this. You can see it. Here's another first presented. Not first presented. Here's another presented Sibi. It's either they get to where I was trying to get out at or not. I'm not here to play. I don't care. I'm not here to play games with them. It's either they get there or they don't. One of the two. One of the two. One of the two. The team has been run. Yeah, up until now. Shit, because I just took a loss. I'd already chucked it up as a loss, to be honest with you. Bullish.
It's gonna give you a pullback, bro.
Yeah, this market's starting to cool itself off now. If they come down here,
It's
if
gonna
they
give you a
dance down here
pullback.
again, they're gonna flash this.
It's trying to come get this liquidity right here at 901, and it's gonna coincide with your TP.
Yeah. I gotta log off in 45 minutes either way. Gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. They better go. Another chance to get out of that break even. But again, I'd already checked this trade up as a loss, so I'm willing to hold these accounts. I'd already checked my trade up idea as a loss. This is bullish. Jesus Christ. Look at that candle. There's this volume imbalance right here. That's why I took that short trade. Oh, they trying to target this right now?
I just told you that, bro. They pulling it back. The shorts is good right now.
When this alert goes off, I'm gonna get out of this trade.
Order filled.
That was just pure luck. That was just pure luck. 100%. No ifs, ands, about that. That was just pure luck.
It wasn't, bro. No, not what I was looking at. It wasn't, bro. Don't do that. Hell no, dog.
And
That was good management. That was no. I'm telling you, because it didn't take out a zone. It didn't take out a zone that I was looking at, and it was basically that's the pullback that it was. See, look, if you look at it right on NQ, it already went through my 50%. On ES, it just barely just went my 50%. So now that's why I pulled back at the equilibrium on ES. You know what I'm saying? That's my
yeah,
50%. That's the equilibrium. That's how I mark out. You feel me?
yeah,
That's how I know where the halfway point is. You feel me? So if you would have seen that and wait for a pullback, and it would give you that pullback into there.
yeah. Nah, yeah, nah. I'm not saying that. Like, I'm not saying that like what you were looking at wasn't
I'm saying
like
what you were looking at wasn't
wasn't valid.
invalid. I'm
Yeah,
saying what you was looking at wasn't invalid. So don't say that you was wrong, bro. You wasn't
y-
wrong. You just mistimed it. That's all. You
yeah,
was right. You was right the whole time.
yeah, yeah, man. But even though it worked out, like I just don't like just like managing my risk like that poorly like that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
what happened was I so like what I was looking at was so like I added again here because of this volume. There was a 7 point volume imbalance trade that was created, and so
Right.
like
Right.
I shorted over here again on this candle right here. Like right here, I shorted on this candle because I thought that we were immediately going to target it and just start flashing. But like I didn't size appropriately for the candles that we were having because these are literally like 150 point candles up and down in 60 seconds and they just squeezed this shit and then on top of that what it was I was trying to manage my risk to this 1 minute SIBI off of this so
Right. Right.
I shorted it right here because I was still willing to manage my risk off of this. But then what happened was when they invalidated what I was looking at, I still decided to hold because I said to myself, well, I just got to pay out from the Apex, and so I'm willing to blow these accounts because I only paid 148 times 3 for the Bullet Nuts accounts.
And
So I
you
was
already
just willing to
double your
just risk
money.
those. So
You already
I
double
did
triple your
that.
money.
Hold on. So like I did that mistake. And then the next mistake that I made was I held on to this even though that they inversed this. And the only reason why I held on was because I have a drawdown with Apex because I just took the payout and so I was like $2,100 away from blowing it. So I was like, shit, I might as well go there too because I'm not gonna be personally trading no eval when I'm $200 from blowing up the account. Like I'm not gonna do that because I'll just pass the accounts instantly. So like I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. Why would I try and waste my time of taking a PA from $100 to $200-$300 down to then back to $2,500 and then plus another $1,000 to be eligible to request a payout? Like why would I try and 10x my money when I could just start fresh with a good trailing drawdown and then get right to a solid payout? So like that was my logic. And so what I was looking at was wrong. Technically speaking, I should have closed this trade right here. But I decided to
Yeah, that makes sense, bro.
so
That makes
so so like they still got to what I was trying to get to, and like they're clearly trying to do it, but they just decided to just liquidate people first. And shit, they fucked me because they made me ineligible for my payout, and they blew like $350, $400 worth of accounts for me. So yeah, so like that's what that was, respectively. So I'm sitting here and like I'm trying to time this and I'm looking at this and and I was personally being a dumbass. As a matter of fact, to be honest with you, shit, if I wasn't getting ready to leave right now, I promise you I would literally buy puts off of this pre-market trading plan right now. Like if I wasn't getting ready to leave right now, I would buy puts of this pre-market trading plan that I sent out. Like weekly puts right now off of this shit right here. Like after like at like literally like I would because they just did this shit just now. They just did this shit. Look, not 24,967 is on the table to the upside on the Judah swing recovery bounce. I did not edit that shit. I sent that shit out this morning at 12 a.m. This is exactly what the fuck they did. And so I can take losses myself, even though I'm not even fucking paying attention to my own pre-market trading plan. This is fucking ridiculous. That they fucking did exactly what
Hey,
the
you
fuck
see
I
what I
said
sent
that I was
you,
going to
bro?
do.
You
And
see
I still
what I
took a
sent
loss.
you?
I'm
You
pissed
see
off at
what I?
myself. That's ridiculous, man. There's no goddamn way that I have the answer and I'm not paying attention to what the hell is going on. There's no way. So from now on for at least the next couple weeks, especially when we're in these volatile conditions like this, and every 60-second candle is like 150 ticks, I am going to be writing down what the fuck I'm putting inside this group. Because this would have saved me from this loss if I was paying attention. Because I would have been looking at this and I would have been going, yo. Like, I would have been looking at this and I would have been like, yo, where's this level at? 24,960, whatever it was, 967 right here. What's that say? 24,967 right here. Is right here is what the fuck I said inside Discord, right there. Right there is what I said inside Discord. That's what I'm talking about right there. I'm not fucking paying attention to what's going on, even me. And as he was coming up in here, I would have been on more alert. Meaning that, yeah, I probably would have took this short here, maybe. But as we got up into here, I would have waited for a pop and then I would have re-added. And then the trade would have been better. I would have been able to structure it better. Instead of me starting short positions here, and then here, and then here, and then oversizing. Because there's no way that I would have added if I was aware of this level that I sent out inside Discord without that being popped. There's no way that I would have done that. The answer was obvious and I ignored it. And that was a problem. So that person cost me, what was that? That cost me 148 times 3. Because I just activated those accounts like 2 days ago. That's just what it cost me just now. And then I'm gonna have to spend another 148 times 3 again to activate those accounts, but obviously haven't blown those. But that money is down the drain from the last payout that I got. On this 1K to the 50K challenge, just to let you know. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit upset with myself. So I gotta update this a little bit more. This right here, the 1K to 50K challenge. So my out-of-pocket cost is gonna go up a little bit on this. So I basically got $1,500 remaining out of my last payout. And I'm gonna have to spend a little bit more in order to activate this. So like I got $1,500 to dibble and dabble with. So now I'm down to like $1,200 probably on turning 1K into 50,000. But I'm still past break even, of course, on this because I paid myself the $2,300. But as far as my profits are concerned, I'm only going to have about $1,200 left in order to invest in more accounts. So that's what I'm going to have to do off of this stupid mistake. So it is what it is. Yes, I'm upset with myself. Swear to God, I'm upset. It is what it is, man. And I'm also upset with myself too because I never do 75 ticks. But what I was looking at was 75 ticks away. And like I didn't like front run it. And like I was saying it like as it was going. Like I was like, this is bullish. Like this just getting ready to go against me like this. I should cut this. And like I wasn't cutting it. Like I was like, yo, like what are they doing? Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I let it go against me when I should have cut it in profit, and then that's what caused me to blow the Bullnox account. So I was like, yo, what the? So I don't know, guys. I'm at this point in my life to where like I can see myself making errors like as they're coming. And before a decision happens, I am willing to accept win, lose, or draw with it. And I see it. So like I don't get upset if I lose. I'm gonna win 90% of the time. So like I don't get upset with that. What I get upset with is whenever I lose off of something that could easily have been prevented. Like if I would have just read that pre-market trading plan, like I would have looked at this level right here and I would have seen that this is what they're doing. Guys, look, they popped it again and then they dumped it. I would have been aware. And then I would have been able to structure trades off of that. And I would have been aware of this Judas swing. So, guys, this right here is the Judas swing that I alerted you guys to. Off of a full-blown Judas swing, full-blown recovery, V-shaped reversal. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Type in Judas swing ICT. You will see it. This is a prime example of this. I figured that's what they were going to do today. And they did it. They did exactly what the fuck they said. And it cost me like $300 in accounts. So it is what it is. But, And so, again, best case scenario, I got to trade these accounts for another 5 more days to be eligible for the payout. So, fuck it. So I'm going to have to request a payout after 2 or 3 more days of trading these accounts. And then flip for 3 more days. And then request it. They're going to deny it. And then when they deny it, I'm going to have to trade for another 5 more days. So, yeah, I'm upset with myself. Not upset. I'm just disappointed. I really don't get upset. The psychological aspect, I'm okay with trading because I know what I can do. So I'm okay. How do you
That's the
deal with
thing
the
about it.
psychological part of trading, especially on Fridays if a loss was taken? You said what, Murdoch? What'd you say, brother?
I
I'm
said
sorry
that's
to
the
cut
thing
you off.
about it. No, that's the thing about it. You can't get mad at this. I mean, you can be upset with yourself, but you know how to get back to it. That's the thing. That's the key. That's the key goal about this, bro. Nobody can take this away from y'all. The knowledge to get back to it. Even if you do make a stupid mistake in your life or whatever might go on, we all make mistakes. You feel me? So like this the key and the golden nugget to this shit. Like he can go get more accounts and get right back to it. Other people they be stressing.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Guys, listen. I am okay with it. Guys, I promise you, guys, I know this, guys, this isn't right to say, but guys, I'm okay with losing 3 funded accounts. Like every so often. Like 3 or 4. Like, hey, okay. Because I know for a fact that over the course of time that I'm going to 10, 20x my money off of whatever I put into it. So I'm okay with that specifically. What I am not okay with is having the answer in front of me and I still disobey the rules. That's what I'm not okay with. And Murdoch is 100% correct. Guys, I'm not operating under the same rules that most people are operating under. I got, guys, because one, I know how to trade. And then 2, look at this dump. And then 2, um, I don't trade the evaluation process because I know how to trade. So, guys, I know for a fact that if I blow 20 accounts, but then let's just say I get 5 to the payout, that I'll make $10,000. But those 20 accounts will probably cost me $1,500 to $2,000 to get. I will still 8x my investment. I look at this from a business perspective strictly. So like that's how I look and like that's how I analyze this. And I can grade myself accordingly as I'm taking these trades. Look at them dump this market here. They're starting to just pull this market back now. They popped this level from the pre-market trading plan inside Discord, and now they're just dumping this market with reckless abandon. Guys, this right here is also why I feel so passionate about what I'm doing. Because the answers are right in front of you. You have everything that you need to succeed here inside this Discord and inside what I'm showing you. From the knowledge of community page, everything there to understand how to seriously trade is there. Even if you don't even know what a candlestick is, it's there. We have free classes on the weekends. We got the books inside here. We got people to actually know how to trade. We got New York, Asia, and London session here. We got gold in here. We got the options and the swing trading. Shit, you message me, I'm gonna answer within like several hours or so if I'm not taking a nap after the market closes. Everything that you have to succeed is inside here. There is zero excuse. Zero. And when there's zero excuse, I have zero sympathy for anything else other than taking advantage of the opportunity. And I had the opportunity here, and I didn't take advantage of it myself. Within the correct trade parameters, that is, as in like managing my risk accordingly and analyzing it correctly. Because they still dumped it, but you get the point. All right. Once 039, but not yet. 039, he says. So yeah, guys, that's it. I apologize for my loss. That trade was done cooked. I don't think I'm gonna take any more trades for the rest of this day.
It's gonna be 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's about to be 1 o'clock. And what I got? I gotta leave in 30 minutes to go check out this crib for my mama. Well, not check out the crib. I got the house, but this will be my first time looking at the house. Yeah. So yeah, this will be my first time going to go look at this house, and I'm gonna go look at it. I'd already signed the
Oh, you
paperwork.
ain't gotta apologize for your losses, bro.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like real shit, bro.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, murder. Real talk, my brother. I love you, man, dog. But here's the deal, guys. Listen, I take this seriously, man. This is the part to where a guy asked me yesterday. He was like, man, I made 150,000 over the last year. You think I could start my own and start helping people? And I asked him, and I was like, yeah, sure. But I asked him some valid questions, and I said, are you ready to own up to every single loss that you take? Are you ready to explain why you lost? Do you know why you lost? Are you willing to instruct through those moments? Are you willing to bounce back 10 times harder after a loss? Can you reasonably explain to people what you're doing and why you're doing so that it makes sense to them? And can you instruct while you are in the middle of a trade? Can you do that? As in, when it is going against you, can you see the error of your ways? And can you see what you did wrong? And can you instruct people properly to do those things? Because people put their hard-earned money on the line for this shit. Guys, because when I was starting out in this, guys, every single account meant everything to me. And it wasn't until I started taking it piece by piece and slowly managing my risk and then stacking up and adding accounts until I finally got to my second or third big payout, to the point to where I finally like escaped what I call like the matrix of the prop firm industry. So people are seriously trying to change their lives here. And you have to take that seriously. This is not just well, shit, I just blew 20 accounts and I just lost 10 trades in a row, so shit, fuck it. And like you hide your losses and you run away from people. No, you got to own up to it. And I told him that over TikTok, and he said, "Ooh, yeah, that is a lot." He was like, "Yeah, I like my privacy a little bit too much." And I was like, "Yeah, you need to be transparent. Or you could be a scammer, one of those gurus, and paper trade, and which is okay with paper trading, but are you lying to people and things, saying that you're making $1 million a day?" He said, "Ooh, I don't know about that." It's like, okay, well, if you don't know about that, then no, you are not ready. So I take this seriously, guys, because I want to change every last one of you guys' lives. Every last one. So yeah, I took 2 losses so far. Whenever I take a loss, that's rare. So I have to reevaluate what I did. Now it's still playing out, but I still didn't manage my risk accordingly. I was too oversized. Mm, I was oversized. Way too oversized. He says, I'm with you. Guys, listen. You gotta have accountability. Guys, I know some of y'all might think, bro, why does that dude keep on talking about the things that he did wrong? Or hey, or the things he did wrong like 3, 5, 4, 5, 7, 8 years ago. Like, does he have an embarrassment king? No. Because I know that when I verbally admit what I did wrong, I am accepting that fact so that I can then move forward. That is how you begin to tackle the psychological aspect of this market. And it also helps to have someone that's like minded that can bounce ideas off of you. To point out something a little bit different to you so you can improve. I think Bedhead said something earlier. What did he say? We come back harder, homie. Wipe it off and have a great weekend. Oh yeah, for sure, man. I'm gonna have a great weekend for sure. That Apex payout about to hit my account. Well, I mean, it's not gonna do much for me, but you know, it is something positive. Mama Trey says, "Yeah, I have a question for you and Murdo." Yes, ma'am, Mama Trey. What you got? Yes, ma'am. Talk to me. What you got? I was telling myself to wait for it too. I forgot because I was in that trade. You gave us the cheat codes, and we didn't even use it. Absolutely, Mr. 74. I didn't even use it. I abused it. I abused what I have in here. What trade I took? I tried to short this here, Tradeaholics, and it cost me 3 Bullinox accounts. But then I still took a loss on my second trade. So do not be fooled, Tradeaholics. Even though the shit says I'm in the green, I still consider that a loss because what I was looking at was invalidated, and I was just holding on just out of pure luck. That's why I wasn't going to troll. That's why even though they came down here and they teased this right here, and they teased this, and then they bounced, I wasn't going to close it because I was just going to let it ride all the way up in the here until the sunset. And then they came back down and then they reattacked it again. And then they just closed me out of the trade. And I was like, okay. That was just that. But I chucked that second trade up as a loss, even though it came out green. So I'm just being accountable. I'm just being straight up. Guys, because I chuck a trade up as a loss whenever yeah. So yeah, it was a loss to me. So to me, in my mind, I took 2 losses. What's up, guys? I'm mad. Late was working. LOL. Then 2 clients hold me hostage by talking so much. What's going on, Murder Screen? Don't apologize. Next week is a new week. Yeah. Thanks, Nito. I appreciate that, Nito. I'm with you. We good though. I blew 5 PA today for accountability. So what'd you do, Novus? How'd you blow 5 PAs? What'd you do? You try to short this with me? You and Murdoch are always saying they about to do this or that. What are they doing, Murdoch? They got me effed up. I be wanting to know who was they. I'm gonna tell you who was they. They is the market makers and the programming and the algorithm. But I just don't want to say the computer program. So like I just say they because we don't know who they is. So I can tell you who they is. It's the computer programming and the market makers.
Facts. Facts.
But like we don't know their names
And the
or
reason why I
things like that.
share my screen, y'all, I got to get ready for work. Today Friday, I go on early at 12
Oh, she
my
says I'm
time.
teasing. Okay, yeah. Sorry, Mama Trace. My my humor level's a little bit down. I took a loss. It's okay. I mean, like, guys, I'm not perfect. I'm gonna lose. Love the community. I'm gonna join Discord today. What are the weekend classes like? Well, thank you. Well, we join and whatever you're struggling with, we go over it. Go over it. And if I don't have the answer, I'm gonna do the research on it. But more than likely, I'm gonna have the answer with whatever it is that you're struggling with. So you send what you're struggling with out, and then we go over that, and we talk about it, and then we back test it on the weekend. That's what we do. And if you miss it, it will be recorded for you and sent out inside the film review channel inside Discord. And it's free for all of the Discord members, always up. Just to let you know. Okay? Guys, these candles are ridiculous. They're pumping it 100 ticks and then dumping it 100 ticks all in 60 seconds. This is a dangerous environment. Yeah, I chuck this up as a loss here. To me personally. And I also took that short knowing that too. I took this short on this Judas swing in hindsight without a fucking first presented. What was the reason why I shorted this here? Why? Because we popped this here and I was trying to target this lower draw. That was the reason why I shorted this right here. So I shorted it here. But they popped this and they had not, well, I lied. They tapped into a 15-minute SIBI at this time. After going straight vertical. So not terrible, but still not the best. So the quality of this trade at best was a C. And I shorted this. There was never.
That's what I said. That's why I said your entry was just early. That's all.
Yeah. There was never a reason to even consider going short here. Zero indication to go short here. Hold on, Murdoch, be honest with me. Hold on. Didn't I say that as I was entering into that trade?
You said, yeah, this is risky right here.
That's exactly what I said. Yeah. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, I said that. And I knew that going into this. So I knew this and I said, man, this trade right here is risky as fuck. I said, yeah, no, this is risky because there isn't a first presented. I remember saying that. But looking back in hindsight, yeah, no, there was not. The only indication that they gave was here.
So it wasn't really, they gave you a fake out FEG but bearish.
No,
but they faked
right
it
here.
out and kept pushing it.
Yeah. Right here was the first presented. This one right here. However, by the time this showed up, I should have been looking at the pre-market trading plan. So, guys, this is a review right here. So this is important. They presented this, and since this was right here was the first presented, I should have been looking at it, and I should have been going, whoa, we are so close to this level. I might want to wait for this to be popped from the pre-market trading plan. So I should have then updated my thought process as far as the liquidity aspect was concerned, as far as where they're trying to go fill orders. And then because of that, I would have waited slightly. And then when they inversed it on this candle, they didn't show anything else until the next one that was presented, which was this one right here. But because they popped this level from the pre-market trading plan, I'm getting ready to show you right now. When they popped this and then they gave this first presented, this should have been the play right here. This was the fucking play this entire time. Excuse my language, I'm sorry. This was the play this entire time right here off of this first presented after the liquidity pop. This is what I was referencing earlier when I said a sweep of major liquidity, like an external, and a first presented will change your goddamn life. But I was willing to risk 3 billion us accounts. But this is what I'm referencing right here. They dumped this 400 ticks off of this, 430 ticks off of this first presented. It's still running from the level in a pre-market trading plan. Which was right here. Wow. Anyway. Yeah, man, like I said, guys, like how I said, if I wasn't getting ready to leave right now, I promise you, off of this first presented right here, and it's the guys, this right here is why I started the options trading channel inside Discord right here. This is what I'm talking about. So for everyone that's new here, this is what I was referencing right here on what I was saying. Look at this. If you waited right here for this on a Judas swing recovery bounce, if you waited for this level right here to be popped and you took a short off of this first presented, you would be fucking banking. Guys, if I wasn't leaving in 10 minutes right now, guys, I told you I said I would do this. I said that 20 minutes ago. This is why I started this options channel, because I'm going to be doing this in here, and I will let you know when I do it. Because it makes no sense for me not to make 15 to 20% off of what I am personally sending out myself. Makes zero sense.
Hey, bro, I love you, bro. Keep man, look, you still got this shit, bro.
Absolutely, I love you
We
too,
all
brother.
still got this shit, bro. I love all y'all, bro. Like, we gonna get this shit straight up, man. Let nothing discourage y'all, bro. You know me? If you up, take your winnings and go on about the weekend. Here.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. What was I going to say? Yeah, nah. So yeah, man, that's crazy. I promise. That's crazy. I'm gonna start trading those options.
But the thing about it, bro, what's so crazy about it is that we can just redo it again and get more. Like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Really, it's really crazy to the point where you can just watch and repeat to do the same shit over again without really having to really stress.
Yes.
For real.
Guys, because I'm gonna take those options trades and I'm gonna use the options trades in order to, well, I already got the money inside my account, but what I'm saying is like I'm gonna use the options trades in order to really be fueling just full blown. Well, I mean, I can't really say that because I'm already doing that, but you get the point. Like, the money that I'm gonna be making off these options trades every now and then, quote unquote, I'm essentially going to be using them to be fueling my ability to reload nonstop on these accounts.
Facts.
That's what I'm gonna do. Just now checking in. Always appreciate the honesty. Absolutely, Shiz Cole. Absolutely, it's honesty only here, because this is the real.
No, real shit, bro.
Yeah,
that's the only honesty here, for real.
That's it. Guys, a lot of people were probably thinking that like I was faking it because I went a month straight without losing. Like, a lot of y'all probably thought like I was.
Man, you already said though. Like last week, you said
pre-recorded.
this month. You said already, bro. You said anywhere from this time to November 1st, we could take a loss, bro.
Yeah.
So like,
correct.
you even said that shit, dog. So like,
Yeah. So yeah,
it's even. Go
yeah,
ahead.
what he's saying, guys, is in the pre-market briefing about 4 or 5 days ago, whenever the tariffs came on, I explicitly said out of my own mouth, I said this is going to be a tough environment to trade. We need to we need to be 1/5 size, 1/4 size at the most, maybe 1/3 size on our entries because anything can happen. And I said, guys, my exact words verbatim. I swear to you, I said I have not taken a loss in 1 month. I think that that is going to change. My win rate is going to decrease, but I'm going to try to size down accordingly in order to combat that. This is going to be a tough environment to trade. I said those exact words, and I said, and I also said I actually expect to take a loss this upcoming week. I think I said that too. I'm almost certain
Yeah,
I did.
you did say that. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
You
I
already
said
knew
that.
you were gonna take a loss.
Yeah, guys, guys, I knew I was going to take a loss, guys, because of the environment that we were trading in. So I'm aware of that, respectively. Guys, it's gonna be hard not to take a loss, guys, whenever they do shit like this. Now, I called this out from Discord, like the Judah swing. Look it up. Type in Judah swing, you'll see it. Now, I called this out respectively, but guys, it's gonna be hard not to take a loss whenever they go up 1.4, 1.3% in a straight line without a pullback. It's gonna be hard not to take a loss. Guys, this right here is what I'm referencing for the people that say, bro, trade with the trend. How the fuck are you going to trade with the trend whenever they dump it bearish and then they go straight up in a straight line? When the fuck do you know when the trend is changing? You don't fucking know that. This is the only hope that you have based off of what we're looking at. That's just it. How do you know when the trend is the trend and when it's not the trend? How you going to manage your risk off the trend? That's just ridiculous right there. But it's within their wheel well. And I told you that there's going to be random liquidation breaks to the upside and to the downside. This is a random liquidation break. Look at this. This is the environment that we're trading in. They're going to go up in a straight line 1%. Then they're going to dump it 0.5% in a straight line. And then they're going to go back up again, damn near another percent in a straight line again. And then they're going to dump it 1.2%. And then they're going to go up in a straight line again 1.3%. Look, you can see it. Dangerous. My win rate this week is probably about 70, 75% off of all of the trades I've taken. I've dropped. It's okay.
Shit, you still doing better than the way most. Shit, you
Oh, for
over the
sure.
50, bro. You doing way, man. That ain't shit. Look, that ain't shit. It ain't nothing. Excuse my language. You gonna bounce
Appreciate that,
back.
bro.
Look, this ain't not. The blessing is that you already tripled your money. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the whole thing about it. Long see that thing. Once you 10x your money or even 2x your money, what you put in, you get in there broke even. So like it really the only fault you should take off is that you want to get your own.
That's exactly what it is.
That's the
That's
only
it.
thing.
That is it. That is the only thing that I am disappointed in myself. Because I had the answer in front of me and I still and I ignored it. Or I didn't ignore it, I wasn't paying attention. Because I wouldn't have ignored it if I was aware. It was right there. I just didn't write it down. What up, Blazing Woods? He said, "What up, Unc? What else? What's up, nephew? How's school going?" So it's okay. Because I got to leave in 10 minutes. So they still going to be live streaming from Discord, but I got to leave in 10 minutes. What settings do you have for that auto FUG? Man, that's inside Discord, man. I can show you what it is, but you got to tweak it yourself. My settings are inside Discord, man. I can't walk you through all of them settings I got on this. It's this one, the IFVG nephew Sam. This one. Can't walk you through all of them settings, man, from no TikTok. Classes were good, Unc. Missed all the action today, though. I see y'all cook. Man, we ain't cook. I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, other people inside Discord did, but I personally took a loss on stream. I took another loss today. I ain't gonna lie to you. That green that you see right there, that was just because they just randomly decided to hit my TP. So, but I still chucked that trade up as a loss. I took a loss because what I was looking at, I deemed it as false and a loss. Because if they would have gave me one green godly candle up in here again, I would have took a loss. I would have. So yeah, I'm just being transparent with you, nephew. I'm being for real with you. Look at the level of this pop on this from this Discord. God damn it! Look at this shit here. 24,967 is on the table. On the upside on the Judas swing recovery bounce. Guys, I'm getting ready to log off right now. Hey, does anyone want to know what a Judas swing is? In Discord, does anyone want to know what a Judas swing is right now? Before I leave. Green is green on Monday's a new day, yeah. Does anyone want to know what a Judas swing is? Yes. TikTok, do y'all want to know what a Judas swing is? Traderholics might know. Blazing Woods, you want to know? The Saint, you want to know? Cabo, you want to know? Cloud, I need a yes or no. Panamanian, you want to know? Domac, you want to know? BJT, Blue. Always Up, you want to know? Says, yeah, Chilo says yes. Okay. Guys, listen. I'm getting ready to pull up what a Judas swing is right now. Over these next 10 or 15 minutes, but they're going to block the live stream, so when you leave, you can't rejoin. Because I'm getting ready to pull up my internet browser. This is the lesson on what a Judas swing is right here. That's the swing Judas did on Jesus because he betrayed him. That's exactly where it's coming from. Right here. This is what I sent out inside Discord last night that I wasn't paying attention to along with the levels. The term Judas swing refers to a false move in the market that tricks traders into believing it will continue in a particular direction and trap them. The Judas swing refers to a false move in the market during, okay, this is the London, it's the same thing. Into believing the price will continue in a particular direction but then reverses. Focus on, okay. This right here, hold on. So just so you know that that's what the Judas swing is, right? The definition. Look at this. This right here is a Judas swing. Guys, the Judas swing is when they'll do shit like this. Look at this, look. This right here is the Judas swing, look. Look at this picture of this market right here, and look at this picture right here. This one right here, where my mouse is hovering above. Look. The Judas swing was fully completed whenever they eclipsed this. This level right here that I sent out inside Discord right here. That 967 level. That right there was the Judas swing that they just did. That I alerted everybody to. Look at this. After liquidity grab above the opening price and market structure shift towards the downside, find a fair value gap in order block and sell side, which reprices blah, 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 blah. Look at this. They flashed it and then they reversed it fully to liquidate everybody that didn't target the liquidity that they were originally trying to target. And I said that shit inside Discord. And they did. That's what that is. Look at this. This is the
Bro,
guys.
you seen the message I sent you last night? I
This
sent you
is
that shit
literally
last night before everything even happened.
what'd
You seen
say
the
last
message I sent you last night?
What'd you say last night? Let me see. I didn't check my DMs.
No, it wasn't in your DM.
Oh, the text. Oh yeah, the way you said this. Oh yeah, where you said this pre-market trading plan is fire.
Yeah, that been saucy before it even happened.
Saucy. OD saucy.
I said that at midnight at my time.
Yeah.
Before they
Absolutely.
even it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I said that shit.
Yep.
And you know why I said it? Because I was marking up my chart and I seen that shit already trickling down to one of the targets.
Right.
I'm like, oh yeah, this shit juicy.
Juicy.
This shit juicy. So I already know what it's gonna do in the morning.
Yeah. Timestamp. Wow. It'll get no better. Like I said, man, if I wasn't ready to leave in like 2 minutes, man, I would have bought a put. Because they took out that level from the pre-market trading plan and they gave me a first presented. Why would I not take that? But I gotta go. Shit. I'm up down $400 on the $500 on that damn Lulu that I bought yesterday. I bought it at 163. I'm really up about $1,000 because I bought like 150,000. I'm not.
Oh, you held it?
Huh?
You held it?
What, the Lulu?
Yeah. No. I'm talking about the that put that you had in.
Oh no.
yesterday.
No, I was talking about the Lulu that I bought. I
Oh,
bought
you up
Lulu.
1,000?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that Lulu until proven otherwise. So I might sell it sometime next week, maybe at like 170 or something like that, just to keep on playing it. Like I don't know, I gotta see how I feel. Cause I might sell a Lulu in order to start playing these options inside Discord. But nah, I mean, I might as well hold on to it. I don't know. Cause I'm not gonna put no more than $5,000 to $10,000 in this. I don't know. Cause those are just meant to just compound. Chop suey. This is day may be over. Yeah, I think so. I think that most of the action for today is over with. That's what I think in my brain. I think that because they showed you bearishness, they flashed this liquidity over here. Did they take this out? Guys, did they take this out? No, they did not take this out. They barely missed it. Did they do it on NQ? Guys, they teased this liquidity sweep here. And then they shot it up in this. Guys, they hurt so many people. They teased this liquidity sweep right here, these lows, and they didn't take it out, which was absolutely insane. Which is also another reason why I even decided to short up here, because when we popped this, I
Talk about
figured
them lows that I was looking at earlier.
Yeah.
Those equal lows at a 15 minute.
Oh, they did it on ES though.
Okay, yeah. That mean they gonna come back for them.
Yeah, and so they did that, and then they shot up in a straight line, and then they took out this, which was the unthinkable from Friday, and now they're dumping it. Guys, they've completed so many moves today and so many objectives to where it's not even funny. So I'm just thinking logically in my mind, why would they do anything more insane for the next 2 hours, 2.5 hours? Why would they? I think Chop City and time distortion and confusion and random liquidation breaks and then pull back in the range for no rhyme or reason. That's just what I think in my mind. To be for real. They sweep liquidity up and down. Phantom Trade says, yeah. Guys, yeah. Guys, I'm gonna close up here. Uh, there's gonna be a lot of people going live from inside Discord. That's why you need to be inside here, because we got a lot of other traders trading live. You can bounce some ideas off of them once you understand what you're talking about. Don't be asking no questions about, hey man, what's a BISI or a SIBI? Because they're gonna ask you that, because they're gonna tell you straight up. They're gonna be like, yo, did you read page one? Shit, that shit. And I did the work, did you? Come on, man. That ain't fair to us. But if you understand, then shoot, then ask some questions. But they're gonna be trading live inside here. People gonna be sharing their screens and stuff like that. I'm getting ready to go. I gotta go check out this crib. I gotta go do this orientation for this crib I got for my mama. I have to be there, and I'm gonna go check out the crib for the first time. So I'm looking forward to doing that a little bit. Okay. So I gotta go do that, guys. I hope that everyone enjoys their weekend. I apologize for taking the loss again, but they keep on telling me not to apologize. But it's okay. I apologize for me not following and adhering to my rules, not the laws. Not the laws. Not adhering to what I it's not my rules even, but what I saw. Because I had the answer and I didn't and I wasn't alert to it. So win, lose, or draw, guys, I still say the same thing, because life is hard. It's not easy for us to make money, man. So that being said, guys, listen to me. I seriously mean this when I say this. I love you, okay? Whoever you are. Well, you just met me, man. Yeah, I do. I still love you, okay? And whatever you're going through, we're going to get through it over the course of time, all right? So if you have any questions, shoot me a message. If you want to join our Discord, the link's inside my bio, the Knowledge community page. That's for the knowledge, though, because you have to understand what we're talking about. This is not an alert service. You can take the same trades I do, but it's not an alert service. You need to know when to manage your risk. If this is an alert service, you are not going to exercise discretion on my trades, because every single trader is going to be blindly copying me with blind rage. And you're not going to go, oh, man, he's shorting this without a first percentage. I might want to wait. Or, he's shorting this on 1/6 size, so I'm going to go 10 minis. You're not going to know what you're doing. All right? And you're not going to know what I'm talking about when I say this is the target X, Y, and Z. So you need to know. All right, so I love all you guys. We'll catch you later. All right, Phantom Trades, all right, L, all right, Miss Nye, we love you. I love you too, Nye. All right, Novus, love you too, man. Novus, hey man, have a good weekend, man. All right, Phantom Trades, all right, Murdoch, all right,
All right,
Chulo.
bro. I love you, bro. I'm gonna hit
All
you
right,
online.
good dog, holla at me. All right, Bedhead, catch you later. All right, Mama Trades, I love you too now. How are you feeling, Mama Trades? You doing all right? She's not in here no more. No, she is. I know there's nothing anyone can say to take the sting from a loss. I will say, your students are the fruit of your labor. It's rare that we take losses now. Well, for me, since finding you. If I take a loss, I can tell you exactly where I went wrong without coaching. You're human. Thank you for your transparency. You're still the GOAT to me now. Next play. Thanks so much, Michelle. That means a lot. I just read your message. Thank you so much. Thank you. Next week is a new week, he says. Yeah.
Bro, because you know why, bro? Why? Like, we know the truth. We know you're a winner. That's the real truth, dog.
Absolutely.
So no matter what losses, that's not gonna overpower the winner that you are. You know?
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind, bro.
I appreciate that. That's the swing Judas did. Yeah, that's really. Later. All right, Mr. Authentic. Catch you later, big dog. I'm healing good. Have a great weekend, E. Big hug to your mama. I know she has to be so. Yeah, she's excited. She could not wait to get off work. She could not. I know she's excited. I called her. I spoke to her yesterday. She was like, "Tomorrow's the day." That's what she said. I was like, "Yes, ma'am, it is." She's like, "You ready, mama?" She was like, "Yes. I've been waiting all week for his here." I was like, "Yes, ma'am. Let's go ahead and get ready." All right. That's what I told her. I was like, all right.